Alright, we have two videos here, or two lives, totaling up about 30 minutes worth of Cope complaining, so let's see what happened.
And hello, folks. How's everybody doing out there today? So, yeah, like I said, number one thing I realized, I don't need all these extra additives for a bat suit and all that. No, I just get the tank top on and the cape, and I'm goody. Real talk. I'm too quick and I'm too strong. Real talk. So, that's what we're doing for now. That way I can cover distance and be able to move as quick as possible. Right? The mask is a little bit rough. Need a different one so I can see better, but it'll have to do for now. Like I said, I mean, when I'm saying I'm bouncing back, I'm talking about in every aspect, financially, just my life, my lifestyle, just everything, you know what I mean? But like I said, I'm out here winning. I'm literally collecting W's like baseball cards. Sound familiar, Rob Rack? When was he collecting W's? These folks are funny, man. They're gonna make this a lot of fun for me, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, like ain't none of that stuff that folks been talking or saying or doing real. Like I run the streets. You know what I mean? I'm proving point after point after point. I'm standing on business. Like I said, what you mean? It's completely the opposite. See, that's the thing. Call things what they are. You know what I mean? Reality echoes for all the time, brother. You know what I mean? The reality is that I'm standing on business and I'm winning, as usual. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Folks is showing their cards is what they've done. You know what I mean? Like, I love how everybody want to pretend, but nobody want to let me know the game that we're playing. Like, ahead of time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff is crazy, man. But, okay. No problem. I mean, like I said, it's
The game we're
real
playing is
weird.
called What the Hell Is That?
So, end of the day, I'm doing my thing. I'm winning. You know what I mean? I don't know what everybody else is doing. Like I said, me, I'm going to get my money. On that note, give me a second.
Jesus, he's disrespecting airtime again.
And I'm back. So, yeah, like, I'm going through different things. You know what I mean? Like I said, nothing's ever been easy for me. You know what I mean? But I stay pushing forward. That next check is up over $93. You know what I mean? What's today? Today is the 20. Can't see. 27th. I don't know how. I didn't think it was that late in the month. Oh, I need to check something real quick. Give me a second.
He's gonna check that check that ain't gonna check. That check ain't checking, Joey. All of this is shit he could have done before he went live, but he didn't. And this is why it's good to wait till after he's done, so you can just fast forward through all this shit. Look at this. Like, most of this whole video is nothing. He never even came back. 15 minutes for what? 2 minutes of video? Jesus Christ, he's worthless. Alright. You talking about the one from last night, Ledge?
And we're back. Thought I told you that we don't stop. And I forgot my watch today. It's all good. There we go. There's a honk already. We're getting support. I'm hearing hooting and hollering. Look at this. Honks, baby. Look. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Like I said, people support what I'm doing. People support me. Brownsville Batman. It's the worldwide Batman, boy. That's right. We're in Penguin territory. No, we're in my territory. That's right. We're not in Penguin territory. We're in my territory. Correct. Nice city. I'll be whatever this city needs me to be. Right? Like I said, these folks are funny, man. Like,
yeah, we think he's he went back to Brownsville because Austin just wasn't working out for him. So he went back, and I think last night he was in the driving range bathroom all night.
are you ever going to address the fact that I'm ultra compassionate and caring and nice? That I'm being nice? I'm a nice guy. You know? Don't take my kindness for weakness. You understand? Ugh. That's the thing. You got folks pretending everywhere. What's the point of pretending? Huh? Well, I got a little bit of pocket change. You can hear it right now if you listen.
I got a little
Right.
change in my
Got a
pocket
little bit of
going
pocket change.
jang-a-lang-a-lang.
Right? Like I said, none of these folks were ever competing with me. But God's about to make me a millionaire. Like cash.
Well, one roll of dimes at a time.
You know what I mean? On top of all the equity I already got, because I'm the only self-made trillionaire who ever existed. Did this a long time ago. What do you mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't try to change stories. Don't try to confuse details because I'm being nice. Okay? I'm not your average human being. Okay? I'm out here to help people. I repeat, I'm out here to help people. I got compassion even for my enemies, even for the corrupt, for the weak. For everybody, man, I still have compassion and love in my heart. Like I said, I'm a good dude. I'm nothing like these villains, you know? And these villains is waking up to reality that I'm the real thing. And I was never playing around. I tried to explain this to you. You didn't want to listen. I don't know where you're getting your information from when I'm on a public platform and they all act like they can't see and hear. Like, what? Like, brother, I'm famous. Like, that's who you choose to play games with and around. The guy who's already famous. Very interesting. Who's famous and has a public platform. Yeah, that's real smart. You know what I mean? Like, I don't run to this public platform for my problems. I don't run to a keyboard for my problems. Again, I'm not the penguin. You know? So again, what do you mean? Like, there we go. I think he gave me a thumbs up.
You collecting honks and thumbs up.
It's just too funny, man. But yeah, like I said, I'm out here, real deal, Holyfield. Like I said, we will continue on our mission. That's right. We will continue to stand up for what is right, and good will prevail. You understand? It's just that simple, man. Like I said, other than that, anybody with an opinion, like I said, holla at me. Folks are not being vocal. They're being sneaky. We can all be a little sneaky sometimes. They're doing sneaky stuff. That's what they do. They do sneaky stuff and then they run away. What is that? That you've proven my point for me. See, you can't change stories. You're not even in control of the testament to begin with. I got more of a voice than any of these people. These are just regular civilians. Hello, commoners! Right? Come on, man. I run Austin. I run New York. I run the Valley. I mean, I'm not playing. You understand? You think this a game? Ain't no game about this, man. I'm 100% for real, bro. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. What's difficult is wearing the suits. The mask is difficult. Makes it hard to see out my peripheral. I got to completely turn around. Like, wearing that vest was difficult. That's really what's difficult. It's really not helping. You know, that's what I'm realizing. Like, so it is what it is. We got to, you know.
Shammy, you have missed absolutely nothing.
Awesome. So I don't gotta
catch up. He hasn't said
up.
a goddamn thing. The first video, it was 15 minutes long, and there was like 2 minutes of him talking.
Oh, wow.
Everything else was a holdup. And then this, it's just his usual blabber. Apparently, he did a longer one last night that we might cover that was full of rage and cope. And
we need to watch that one. Hello,
Yeah.
Down. Hello, Horza. Hi, Ledge. Who else is up in this bitch? Hi, Red. Hi, Vlad. I love you, Vlad. Said hello to Red. All right, that's it. Let's get this tit rolling.
No.
I mean, it's worked throughout the years. It's held
Oh,
up.
and
It's just
since he got his other mask stolen, he's back to the shitty-looking blue one, which makes him look extra retarded.
You know
It's
what he was
got
saying
old.
yesterday? You missed this one. He was complaining about it not being a costume. I don't know how anybody can think it's a costume. Maybe because you bought it in the Halloween section at a fucking costume
Maybe.
place. Hi, Nora.
When you buy it
Right?
at a costume shop, it's a costume.
Yeah, this bat mask is dumb. Dumber than the other one.
You know, it reminds me of is it Locke from Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes.
The little kid in the devil mask.
Yes. I can't hear you, boo-boo.
I was complaining to myself. I just accidentally clicked and rewound it, but
Oh,
I think
okay.
this is where we're
And it will take off. I think that it takes time for people to gather what I'm doing. And, you know, I love when they say what I'm trying to do. I don't try to do anything. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I do it. I always keep my word. I'm a man of my word for real. You know? So, you know, it is what it is. You know, like, folks can sit there and tell themselves what they like, think what they like. That's fine. I have a job to do, and I'm out here working. You know what I mean? Just like I was working.
All right, Joey, let's
This whole
speed it
time
up a
I'm
little bit.
working.
You're boring me.
It's not just social media, brother. I save lives. I protect people. I'm the real thing. I'm the enforcer of divine law. You understand? I'm not on the type of time and energy y'all on, man. You know what I mean? That's it. Folks took an L. I took a W. Reality, bro. You know, don't go no farther than that. I don't worry about, like, that's the thing. There's never any argument or debate with me. It just is what it is. Reality happens all the time, brother. Whatever happens, it is what it is, man. You understand? Like I said, move on, man. That stuff is crazy, bro. Like, yeah, these folks just want me to, like, they want me to have a back and forth. They want me to talk to them because they want me to be in the energy they in where they miserable. That's all it's about. Like, I'm not like that. I ain't got nothing to do with your energy. That's you. We don't talk on a regular basis for a reason. I don't know y'all. So what are you talking about? See what I'm saying? What they're trying to pull off is not even possible. You know what I mean? None of it exists. So, like I said, let them do what they do. You're walking in the street. And I think I've walked in the street for my entire life. I mean, for years. I mean, nothing wrong with walking in the street. That's how you cross the road. There's another haunt for me from the street. Kind of seems like you're proving my point that I get all my money in the streets. That I'm a street dude, right? Look at that. That I'm a gangster, right? And then what I do is real. And I'm going to continue to do it. You know, you think all these homies out here don't know? Like, yeah, that one right there, he's doing the real thing. Like, yeah, this is real, homie. Like, don't let the suit fool you. It might look a little silly and funny. It's real as hell. All right, so yeah, like I said, people can think what they want. I don't care. You understand? Why don't I care? Because I'm Batman. That's why. You understand? I don't care. I don't care what these people think. Commoners? Commoners' opinions mean nothing to me. Which isn't true. I mean, I care about the people. That's why I did it. But yeah, look, hey, look. Oh, it's too funny. It's hilarious. That penguin is mad. Don't let him find it. Look, they film it. That penguin is mad as hell. That penguin is big mad. He mad as hell at his keyboard. He's having a conniption. You understand? We out here winning. You understand? Yeah, I run things. That's what they all finding out. These underground illegal organizations continue to lose to me. And clearly I wasn't playing, right? Yeah, I'm not playing. You just proved my point, brother. See what happens when you act out? When you can't control your behavior? Come on, boss, is you serious? If I want to win, I'm going to just straight up win. Sometimes you got to be smart. Right?
Who's he
Y'all got all
talking
your little
to?
fake rules in your fake system, man. Come on, man.
Hi,
Do it straight
brother
up, you know what I
Ardash.
mean? You kidding me? Real talk, whoever, wherever, whenever. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like I said, let them do what they do. You know what I
Who
mean?
is he
It's too
talking
funny, bro.
to?
It is too funny, man. Folks know what it is. Like I said, this is
Everybody and nobody.
But it sounds like he's like, come on, bro. Okay. Okay. Hi, DDJ.
I wasn't listening leading up to this, so.
Oh my God, you're the host. You have to.
No, I'm eating these chips and salsa and enjoying myself.
ain't even about them. That's the thing. I deal with stuff at a higher level. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna be right back. Easy money. Do another.
Wait a second.
Actually, what's been running through my head is Joey is on some fucking bitch shit.
Frosty, hold on.
Like,
a second.
what? How many guys do you know that are into tarot and like fucking cosmic energies? Fucking, you know, he's into the shit that a teenage girl would be into in the 80s. He's like some new wave fucking aligning his chakra with crystals bullshit. But he claims he's Batman. Alright. Here we go. The architect of reality, y'all.
God continues to
Broadcasted from the local bathroom.
Is that right now or last
No,
night?
this was the one last night. after-
Okay, you had this one's supposed to be good. He's mad.
Supposedly. I hope it's good because it's fucking 2 hours long.
Well, I mean, people will watch it.
We're all in this together, folks. Buckle
Let's
up.
go. Buckle up.
All right, what's up, people? How's everybody doing?
Is he in a metal trash can?
The driving range bathroom, I think. Probably not allowed to sleep at mom's again.
The driving range?
Yeah, you know, the one in the neighborhood, the bathroom he used to stay at all the time.
I thought that was on the golf course.
Well,
Oh,
it's-
driving range. Yeah, okay, never mind. Sorry. Sorry, I'm a stoner. I get it now. I get it. Sorry.
It's okay, Shamrock. You just sit here next to me. I'll drive.
Okay. Yeah, I think he is back in Brownsville, actually. Frost,
I'm just
I meant
relaxing.
to
We're
ask
gonna
you,
go
hold
over a
on,
couple
pause
matters.
this, since we don't have to worry about him getting rid of it. Frost, how did we find out years ago that he actually hit his mom and there was that's what the court case was about and everything? Did Ashes tell us that? Or did one of us actually find the information on that? Because I can't recall ever seeing paperwork on it. And I can't but we found out somehow. Do you remember how? I know you're a stoner too. It's been a while.
There's a couple of points. That's really about it. So, like I said, first of all,
Because
I don't ask permission to do nothing. I
we've
do what
looked
I
up
want
his
to do. I
criminal
happen to run
record a
things
few
and run
times
everything.
and only ever seen the traffic stuff. I have. I don't ever remember seeing the actual, charge of domestic violence. But the other day, I went looking for his criminal record again just for funsies, and it was on there. He actually has 2 separate cases of doing it. And I also found 3 other weird crimes, like contributing to the delinquency of a minor. I mean, it's crazy. Anyways, Frost will know. She's smarter than me.
It's just that simple. And like I said, I'm going to run my business nonstop.
That's right.
I'm going to
His
live
sister did
stream as much
confirm it.
as
Yeah,
possible.
yeah, you're right.
Right? Just like everybody else. It is what it is, man. Folks are going to have to listen. That next check, I think, is up over $93 already. You
You're
understand?
right, Frosty. I
Yep,
knew someone
up
told
over
us.
$93. See, what folks gotta understand is I don't care. I never cared. I don't
pay attention.
But now the
I
actual
don't-
charge comes
like I
up,
said,
and he's actually got
me, I'm
two
just
cases
doing what I
of it,
need to
two
do.
charges of
I'm
it,
focused on me at all times.
of family
You
violence.
understand? So, like I said, took another W. I'm gonna keep on taking W's every which way but sundown. And like I said, you got to understand, like, there's a format. Just like there's a method to my madness, there's a format to how we have to operate and how we have to do things. I worked too hard to build this business. So why would I ever be discouraged, or why would I not run my business?
Hello,
I'm gonna run my
Cannabis
business
Goddess.
24 hours a day, bro. You understand? Because it pulls in money. You understand? Y'all got a Cash App, PayPal, and a Venmo. Like I said, you're more than welcome to donate. What's up? See, for me, this is all about standing up. I mean, what's crazy to me is how, like, you got all these videos. I've always stood on business and always stood up. It was a matter of timing, and it was a matter of standing up the right way. You understand? That's about it. It was a matter of being strategic and making the right moves. Again, people vastly underestimate me and my genius, and I know exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, to think that, you know, strangers could ever, you know, pretend or have any power is just the most hilarious thing I've ever heard of. You know, like, I do what I want to do. Feel me? So, like I said, man, another W, winning all across the board, celebrating just like I told you on my own. Like I said, we've received zero support, absolutely no support this entire time. You can see what folks is on. You can see how folks feel. You can see
just
how
sent it to you,
Austin
Frosty.
feels. I mean, I could care less. That's the thing. Like, I really don't care. Like, that's the thing. Like, you know, the way I'm living, you know what I mean, and have to move and just everything that I've endured and everything I've been through, why would I care? I don't have time to care. That's what folks don't get. Like, that's the thing. Like, folks act like it's a big deal to me. Like, I look at everything in Austin as fake, because that's what it is. And every time I keep trying to speak and just say the truth, all these people are in a frenzy and an uproar about it. Do you think that I care? I don't care. Like, nah, bro. Like I said, all these folks have gone out their way, just like they feel some way every time I live stream. This is my business. I'm gonna get my money. What do you mean? It doesn't matter how anybody feel about me getting my money, living my beautiful life, living my life
Yeah,
to the fullest,
your life
doing
is
what
so
I want to do.
beautiful.
I'm gonna do what I
Holy
want to do. I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't have obligations to nobody and nothing. I do what I want to do. You understand? I'm a grown man. Like I said, I just turned, what, I believe I'm 37 now. Congratulations
You
to me.
believe
Happy
that?
birthday, right? None.
He's fairly certain. There's like a 99% chance he's 37.
What a fucking dipshit, dude. Sorry. My bad. I just hate this motherfucker with the fire.
So anyway, you ain't gonna stop me giving my money. That'll be $10 billion. Pull to the first window. You feel me? Huh?
Nobody wished me happy birthday. Still, none of these folks wish me happy birthday. That's the reality of it. Can you imagine?
Joey, Rich had a whole birthday Saturday Madness show.
It's true, Joey.
He celebrated for several hours and you never came to say hi. So
We celebrated your birthday, Joey. You know why? Because we knew that you were going to be, oh, God, you always feel so bad on your birthday. And that makes us happy.
Imagine? Like, that's crazy, bro. Can you imagine? And then normalize it? Like, what? Well, yeah, man. Like I said,
Yeah,
winning,
it is family
went all
violence.
across
Yep.
the board. Like I said, everybody knows my career is official and legit as it gets and real. And when I tell you we operate above the feds, I'm not kidding. I'm a genius, brother. So again, no, I went from all those little jobs and nonsense, and I was never working jobs. I was working jobs to pay off property taxes. I went and sold a 50-acre property for over $100,000.
He's
That's
got
what I did.
contributing to the
That's the only way
delinquency
that
of a
any of these
minor,
folks
too.
ever even knew who I was, or I met any of these folks, or I met them when I had over $300,000 in the bank in a brokerage, which was at a whole different time period. So all these time periods, I've made mad money. I've been rich. I've been wealthy. You understand? Like I said, man, folks are powerless. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Folks have always seen me happy. You know, when I lived in a trailer, I was happy. You know what I'm saying? No
Really?
matter what environment I was in, I was happy. You understand? It's like Jesus said, man. Jesus said how the world felt about him, and he said if they did it concerning me, I mean, they're going to do it concerning you. And that's exactly what I've been through and what I've gone through on a level that you couldn't fathom or comprehend. And it's crazy
Oh
to
my
me
God,
because,
Joey, get
honestly,
over
me,
Get
I don't care.
bitch.
I don't feel any way about it. Like, I'm the real legend. Like, that's the thing. Like, everything I've been through has really, really, like, toughened me, you know? It's hardened me, you know what I mean? To the point that I just don't care. That's what these folks don't get. Like I said, they created a monster. Like, that was your choice. So, again, who's
I
responsible?
know, right, bro?
It's It's called accountability. Whatever somebody does, they're responsible for. Whatever they say, they're
Hi,
responsible for.
dumpster.
There's nothing anybody can say or do that's ever going to
Oh
affect
my
me.
god.
That's what folks don't understand, because I'm not you. Whatever decisions you want to make, that's that's for you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna make good decisions. I'm gonna make solid decisions. I'm gonna keep on
Frost, that's called doing things the right way. So if you don't have your headlights on, you can't see the stop sign, you don't have to stop. That's using your brain.
making money. Again, I focus on my business. I focus on myself. I focus on furthering my efforts. That next check is up over $93. I'm tired. I've been working hard as
shit.
hell. I'm getting so much done. It's unreal. Like I said, we operate above the feds. It's all real, all 100% official tissue. I just think it's funny. I think it's funny that everybody has an opinion, this and that. Like, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's cool. You know what I mean? But like I said, that's the thing. Like, you got to talk to me in reality terms, brother. You got to understand who you're talking to. And what I got, what I own, how I move, how much money I've made and spent. Like, you know, at some point you're going to have to go ahead and acknowledge reality. It's that simple. You know? That's all I'm saying, man. Like, folks already know I'm standing on business. I don't got to explain nothing. You understand? What do you mean? There is no other choice. You understand? Like I said, like, I don't even know what these folks is talking about or what they on. It's all fake stuff. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's all a joke, man. It's all fun and games to me. I don't take none of it seriously. I mean, you feel me? Actually. So, like I said, I mean, other than that, I've proven to be the strongest entity of all time. Proven I'm the best all across the board in everything I do. Like I said, like, if anything, I might get back into street ball and basketball, too. I just want to figure out, like, what moves I'm going to make next, man. Like, I'm really trying to fall back and just build. You know, that's the thing. Like I still got a lot going. I have everything I need. I got a lot of resources. God continues to bless me. You know what I'm saying?
I can guarantee you, when he used to drive, he'd be like, "Fuck you mean I gotta buy insurance every single month? I paid that shit when I bought the car. I'm done, dog." Then he got his tag revoked.
Level that you couldn't even comprehend. So it's like, I count my blessings, man. You know what I'm saying? God is real. God is good. God is amazing. And like I said, when it's genuine and you truly believe in God, that's how you get blessed. You understand? Real talk. Not like what the penguin doing, you know what I mean, talking all this fake stuff, right? Because, well, the penguin's disgruntled because he don't get no real views. He don't make no real money.
Actually, since he was traveling around and not living at home, his home address was still Texas, he wasn't able to get tags in all these other states, and so he just drove illegally.
Like I said, there was never any competition. Folks are triggered and pressed. Okay, and? So what?
I mean, Ledge, he's already bumped up one notch. I could go to $1.50. Does anybody want to do that?
No.
You don't want to speed him up?
Oh yeah, I do want to speed him up. Sorry.
Alright. No, I'm not donating $1.50. I'm speeding him up to $1.50.
Okay.
So that's the thing. Powerless. Just powerless. Powerless individuals with zero power. I don't care what they do or say. Nothing they can do or say or think of is going to
Okay, Horse is voting to slow it down to 0.5. Who wants to do that?
change anything or affect anything I'm doing. That's the reality. So again, you know, folks who actually make it for real, you can see that everything's genuine with them. You can see the genuine results. You'll see how everything matches up and adds up. See, a lot of folks in their feelings because I'm just saying the pure truth, and they got to listen to it and they got to hear it. I'm a mirror, and they don't like seeing their own reflection. That's the truth. Why do you think that is? So again, for me personally, it is what it
He's
is.
so dejected and sad that 1.5 sounds normal speed.
Austin, I run New York, and honestly, all of it I could care less about. I do it in my leisure, and you're going to continue to see me run things, you know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I just think it's funny because folks have me completely misconstrued as to who I am. Like, I'm a lot different. I'm a totally different individual. If you want to know any of the rappers that I kind of remind myself of as far as, like, rappers, like, other than the whole thing that happened with Rosemo 700, I would say I'm a lot more like the game in my actual demeanor and how I move and how I hold myself. If you haven't noticed, like, these folks don't get, I develop slowly. I'm 37. I'm just barely developing, bro. Like, I'm on a whole different timeline than all y'all regular human beings. That's what you got to understand. Like, I'm really that dude, bro. Like, these rappers, they a lot of them, the majority of them really couldn't even compare to me if you want to be realistic. You know what I mean? So, like, that's the thing. Like, there's too much fun. Like, he's got his thing with Rosemo 700. All these homies have taken L's. They don't want to talk about it. I haven't taken no L's. I haven't taken no L's at any time. I've had straight W's. Like I said, you have to talk about one matter at a time. And one matter is one matter. It doesn't become something else just because of weakness, because people can't stand on their own too. If you can't stand on your own too, well, then that shows weakness. That has nothing to do with me. That's not a reflection of me. You can't change stories. The story is exactly what happened and exactly what it is, correct? So you have to learn to hold your L. I think I'm clicking the wrong button here. But you have to learn to hold your own L, and you got to learn to just deal with that. That's just how it works. You understand? Like, folks don't understand, bro. I've been a street dude this entire time, so I came up in the street. I came up hard. I have all the stripes, more stripes than a zebra. These folks can't make up their mind. They want to be contradictory. They want to pass judgment. They want to say this and that. I didn't ask nobody for their opinion. Nobody can give their opinion on me. You don't know me. If you ever met me in person and spent every single day with me, around me all day long, and been with me when I'm getting busy in the street, putting in work and working, then you don't know anything about me and can't speak on me. I thought this was common sense. You understand? So that's the thing, bro. These folks literally are trying to do something that's not possible and makes no sense. You understand? Like, that's the thing. Like, y'all take the internet too serious. The internet has zero power. That's what I've proven. The internet is powerless, but Tyree Sneed has all the power. Again, I run things. I decide everything. What are you talking about? People don't even move without coming to me first. You got to come to me to consult me and ask me for permission for anything. What are you talking about? You understand? Like, that's the thing. Like, bro, you got to understand, man. Like, I got so much power in the street. It's unbelievable. Like, real power. Like, I stand on my own, too. I'm independent. You know what I mean? When I had over $300,000 in the bank, I was in the middle of College Station, in the middle of everything that was real. I was in the hood. I was in the ghetto. I was at the Yo Gotti concert with the top down on my Porsche. I own billions in equity, mansion and state with 2,000 jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got you pissed. Mineral rights, oil royalties, my own car lot I pay over $100 for every month. Folks are jelly, there's a jellyfish energy. Okay, so what? They trying to act like this is Tekashi 6ix9ine. This is far from Tekashi 6ix9ine. I don't need nonsense. And that's what all this has been, just nonsense, because people are jelly, and like I said, they keep on getting in groups and wanting to work together. What's the point of that? Clearly you ain't stopping nothing. Clearly can't nobody stop nothing from me and can't stop God's will. I keep on rising, I keep on coming up, I keep on winning. And it just shows their true colors, because clearly they feel some way. I think it's a lot deeper than just jealousy. I think it's clear why they feel that way. Like, take a look at my actual background. Who am I? You know what I mean? Like, I'm a totally different individual than what they want to acknowledge and say. You understand? I have I'm a full combination of different things. I'm a jack of all trades. So, like I said, for me personally, man, I don't really care, man. I don't pay it no attention and no mind, man. My whole deal is like, I'm just going to be happy. That's all I want to do, is focus on being happy in my own energy. Because that's when I'm happy, when I'm left alone and doing what I want to do. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm not worried about other folks. I'm not going to stop nothing I'm doing. I'm not stopping live streaming. I'm not stopping nothing. I'm going to make sure, right, that I am at peace and happy, right? Just like God told me, protect what you built. And that's all I'm going to do, is protect what I built, and I'm going to work. See, that's the thing. These folks don't run my money. I'm a boss. I'm a grown man. I'm 37 years old. I'm going to be 40 in 3 years. Are you kidding me? What? They don't decide when I go live. Just because you on YouTube don't mean we equal. It don't mean that you're even a part of this platform or network. So why are you always here? That's the weird question to me. Why are folks trying to talk to me in a different light, in some way that doesn't exist, who I've never met, we've never had a conversation, you clearly know nothing about me? You understand? What's the point of that? Come on, man. All these folks know that they're wrong in their heart, man. They know everything they're doing is wrong and it makes no sense. Again, like, you don't approach no grown man that way. That's just common sense. Everybody knows that, bro. So what do you mean? Again, folks is trying to pretend. These folks want to pretend that they've done things when they haven't done anything. They want to pretend they've accomplished things when really what they've accomplished is giving me federal indictments all across the board, giving me the evidence I need, and helping me to do my job, and I'm winning, and I'm getting millions in settlements. That's what's happening, guaranteed. The fact that this world and all these people keep on talking as if it's going to play out differently is the funniest thing to me. It's inevitable. They have to pay me, and I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to spend any of my own money. I don't have to hire no attorney or lawyer. Like I said, all they do is take your money. They don't help you. I know the truth of the world, man. Y'all all say the same thing. Y'all all look for money from the system. Y'all all got GoFundMe's up. Y'all all do the same thing. Every day they do the same exact thing. Ask, beg, and like the Walfords, try to elicit sympathy. So what do you mean? I don't understand why these folks even speak or talk. If you're not saying anything, there's no discussion, there's no debate, there's no nothing. There's just me bringing the facts, the public acknowledging it, and me winning. I could talk for days like the reading said, and there will be no complaints because people love to hear me talk because they know I'm saying the truth. Again, these folks is acting like I'm participating. I don't participate in stuff that is below me, so you got to ask yourself what's really going on here. If I'm telling you I don't participate in stuff that's below me, right, and I have no choice, right, okay, then that's what's going on, right? See my point? Folks keep trying to act like I'm doing and saying things, but when did that ever happen? Like I'm out of place, like I'm not making sense. I'm making perfect sense. I ask one thing, which is my civil right, and it's what it's going to be. I'm going to be left alone. I don't like being around a lot of people. I'm not trying to be famous. I could care less. I already know I am, and I'm going to be. You understand that? Just because I'm famous don't give anyone the right anything. That don't mean nothing. In fact, that means you should be treating me better. So that's the weirdest part is, oh, you famous now, and now we're all salivating, and now you become this. No, I become what you look up to, and you got to keep your space and give me my distance and give me my 5 feet because I'm a real one, right? And then you have to respect my career. That's how that works. You understand? It puts me in a higher position. It doesn't put me lower because I made it and you didn't, right? Just because you upset, because these folks can never become anything, because they couldn't go viral online, because they're not a social media superstar or an internet sensation. I'm genuinely this. There's nothing funny here. This ain't Daniel Larson. This ain't some guy joking around. This is not someone looking silly or making mistakes or making jokes. This is someone who's completely serious. And like I said, my career outweighs any career in any field and anything you could possibly talk about or name. And it proves the point that folks could never self-reflect and could never reach my level because they're operating out their ego. It proves every philosophy I've ever taught. It proves that the so-called women make no sense and they're wasting their time. So are you proud of that? Are you proud of not being able to think and make coherent decisions? Because again, your objective is to find a real man. They're on social media saying that they don't need a man. That's what they're doing right now. Okay. If you don't need a man, how come not any woman has been successful or achieved success in the entire world in all of history and time? They have not. Success is not just money, and none of you have made it.
Kidding me? Hold on a second. Is that stupid motherfucker? Is he serious? Your mom's more successful than you. Your mother is. Like, how stupid is he? The fucking 16-year-old girl working the cash register at Taco Bell is more successful than you stupid faggot. God damn. A black woman needs to kick his ass. It needs to be a black woman. Sorry, everybody. That kind of irked me a little bit. I mean, I
would donate to her Cash App for that.
Oh, yeah.
So what are you talking about? I've seen them sell their soul and be a Freemason and have fake money facilitate the environment like Carly Fiorina. I've never seen anyone be tangibly really successful like me and make real money. When I say I produce my own budget or God produces my budget, that means I make my own money. I work hard. You work for a company. I basically manufacture my own capital and money because with what I do, it's just based off me working hard and off building and marketing and promotion, and I'm taking something that, again, pays less than 100% for like over 1,000 views, and I'm turning it into a living. That's The Alchemist. The more that these folks talk about me, the more my name will rise, the bigger I'll get, the more they're going to help me. The more they say my name, the more they lie on me, the more they make up stories. All publicity is good publicity, but that's as far as it goes. That's common sense. What you're going to do is you're going to give me the same treatment that you gave 50 Cent and all these Masons. I have my soul is priceless, my soul ain't for sale. They all sold all the Bavarian Freemasons, and I defeated them. So now what you're going to do is realize I'm above the Bavarian Freemasons, and you're going to act accordingly. So you're going to respect me. I don't care who you are. See, that's the thing. You got a society that wants to play these games. I'll come down 6th Street anytime I want hard body. I'll come in Austin anytime I want hard body. I do what I want to do. I don't leave places because of any other reason than that I'm ready to go. Are you kidding me? Like I said, Austin has nothing to offer.
How brave of you to stand up to someone telling them you'll come to Austin anytime you want from the comfort of a Brownsville bathroom.
Nothing. It never had anything to offer, man. I can't believe that Steve's was trying to come down here just to go to ACL for what? I worked security at ACL multiple times. I've met women at ACL, literally like really good looking women who wasted my time. I had one that just wasted my time, and you never hear me say that because it almost never happens. Right? In my opinion, and I'm not saying it didn't go anywhere, it actually did a little bit, but that's what I'm saying. Like, why are you wasting my time? That is what Austin produces. It produces people and so-called women who will waste your time. It doesn't matter how good looking you are, what you have going for you, they're all fake. I don't want to be around fake people who are spoiled, entitled, and really think that they're ahead of the game because they go to a college or a university. That doesn't put you ahead of the game. It puts you behind. People go to college so that they can do their 4 years, get their degree, get out, and go get a career and get a job, get a JOB, son, so that you can be someone and you can have a full-fledged career and hopefully make some money so that you can try to play catch-up with the real wealthy people and rich like me. You understand? This is the problem. You have a system of miseducation, just like in the Valley you have a system of education that's broken and doesn't give any education to the youth, and you wonder why they're running around committing heinous crimes and all this crazy, monotonous nonsense. See, I'm far too educated and intelligent for people to try to pretend or play games. I don't play no games. When I tell you I'm a gangster, I mean I'm a gangster. When I tell you I run the streets, I mean I run the streets. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's who I'm supposed to be. You got all these folks wrapped up in their feelings. Oh, he's everything that I'm not. Yeah, you want to be me. Get like me. I'm what you want to be. And nobody, none of you will ever come close to me. None of you. I'm going to say it again. There is no world in existence where I have trouble getting a girlfriend. In my entire life, I've never had that issue. So where are we at right now? That's what I'm trying to ask. No, it's not different. No, it's not something else. It's me pointing out the truth that this society does not make any sense. You can't even meet one or talk to one because it's so fake and superficial. All they do is go grocery shopping, stand around the aisles, do nothing, go to the gym, sit there and dress a certain way for no reason because it's pointless and you're literally promoting the opposite of what you do, which is nothing. All they do is just sit there. That's the truth, and exist. They don't contribute anything to society. 99.9% of them don't work. If they do work, they're just in a circle where they pay rent, they go to work. It's part of the slave system. That's what God himself called it, the slave system. I escape the matrix and show people how to break free from the matrix for real. Every idea I've come up with, these people have tried to take, including Tariq Nasheed. Like I said, when I was teaching that philosophy earlier before, right? He put it in the film. Like I said, there you go right there. That's another lawsuit potentially. That's more money for me. I have grounds for so many lawsuits, it's unreal. I don't take lawsuits to court or go through an attorney, right? Because again, I don't have the financial like backing right now, and I don't have to because I already made and spent more money than your entire government combined and anyone who ever existed. So everything I'm saying adds up and makes perfect, crystal clear sense. I'm not broke, I'm not struggling, I don't hold money. I've invested money into the Batman project, technically probably millions over the course of all these years. The 3.5 years I've spent thousands on it.
Yeah, dude, a dozen credits? That's like, I think the minimum credits per semester is like 9 credit hours. So a dozen credits is like, what, a semester and a half? Sounds about right.
It's been extremely effective and more effective than any department, more effective than the CIA, Feds, and CIA, Feds, and FBI combined, and the Secret Service, and that's a fact, and I'll stand on it. Because they don't deal with what I deal with. Like I said, I told you what I do for a living. I don't need to keep re-explaining it. They do not shut down underground illegal organizations. They're not coming up against the elites and winning. They don't shut down cartel operations. They don't come up against gangs and defeat them in the street. They don't do any of that. What they do is they sit there and they surveil and monitor, and then they do what they're told to do by a higher up who's easily, obviously bought out, corrupt, and bribed, just like every single individual. The NYPD got investigated. They turned it into a full drama affair. Secret lovers, right? They turned it into about this woman trying to play victim. That's what they turned it into. That had nothing to do with the research that I did and the groundwork that I laid out, but you waited until I left New York, and that's when you investigated the NYPD conveniently. Why? Because of the groundwork that I put in, because nobody else had the you-know-what and the courage to go to New York and call it out publicly, and I wasn't even trying to do that. That's just how it went. I want to know where my check is. That's all I want to know. I want to know where my check is. I want to know where my apologies are, because, nah, y'all got me in a whole different mode and mood. Straight up, I don't got it. I'm not explaining nothing. I'm not telling you what I'm thinking no more. Like, it's whatever. I know what time it is. You understand? So, like I said, I'm coming through 6th Street. I'm coming through Austin. I'm coming through everywhere anytime I want. I'll come back to Akron, Ohio. I go where I want to go. This world is mine. I do what I want to do. I run the world. I run things coast to coast for real. I'm the mob. All these other folks, again, are friendly civilians. I've never seen stuff like this. Why would friendly civilians start acting out of character and getting out of line and doing weird stuff and working with the corrupt? What is that going to do but prove my case? You're going to pay me more money in settlements, and then I'm going to use that money to fund what I'm doing. I don't care about pain. There's nothing you can do to me because I don't care. I don't care about the things you care about. You can call it crazy, whatever. Y'all don't know the meaning of crazy. I'm on a level you couldn't call. I care about nothing. You care. I don't. If you notice, everybody that you talk to and meet, if they mention my name, they're in their feelings about me. But none of them come talk to me. None of them know how to treat a human being. None of them have a conversation. All these folks, it took a 5-minute conversation. That's all it takes. If you really genuinely felt upset about something, you could say it. Nope, it's all fake energy. They all just salivating with jealousy and envy because they upset because I'm wealthy, because I'm doing well, because I'm good looking, and I don't look like them, and they want to look like me. They want to be me. I'm everything they want to be. Just like a penguin with his fake filters. I'm going to keep talking about it. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to keep on exposing it publicly. Is that really wise? Are you sure that you want to go down this road with me? That's what you don't get. These are folks with no name in the game. These are sideliners. These are people who are on the bench. If this was the NBA, they on the bench, and I'm in the game. So I'm basically Caden Clark. Which I'm better than, by the way, in basketball, easily, for real, right? And I could dominate the NBA literally anytime I want. And these folks...
Is he going to say that he's prettier than Caitlin Clark also?
Still haven't printed me a contract, haven't talked to me, haven't had a consultation, nothing. This society has done me no favors. You refuse to even let me compete. You refuse to give me a fair shake at anything. You didn't
Wait, are you mad that the WNBA is not scouting you right now, Joey?
give me a fair shake my entire life. You didn't give me a fair shake with sports. You didn't give me a fair shake with UT, right? Like, I'm who built all this. I'm the legacy. These folks went out their way to do everything my entire life to hold me back, right? They didn't even want me to be a part of nothing. They tried to stop me completely, and I'm still here. So what do you mean? Talk about everything that happened at Michael Dell's field that clearly has to do with Carly Fiorina, common sense, if Dell and HP are so-called rivals. It happened on Michael Dell's field. It was the top recruit in the country in a flag football game that Ed McCabe, the head coach, begged me to go to, and I got set up in a flag football game. Flag. You know what flag is, right? Flag football, you know that there's rules, correct? I don't have to explain it all, right? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, these folks want to talk, but you're talking about a dude that literally has come from suburban communities, suburbs, hoods, and ghettos, and has been in the mix and everything. So I've ran things in the Bluff and Bankhead, been arrested on the most notorious drug street in all of Bankhead. I'm a street soldier, and you got somebody who I have a background of being in the suburbs as well, and being in Westlake, and went to St. Michael's, and all that. You're talking about somebody who's so educated and so, like, so real, it's on a whole nother level, and instead of utilizing that, you want to feel the way you do? That's crazy to me, bro. So, no, all I've been doing is putting my foot down and saying, I don't deserve that, I deserve better.
He actually misheard it downrange. It was a game of fag football.
You understand? My deal is, like I said, I don't need to explain it. Like, however folks feel, no problem. I welcome all challenges, bro. You understand? See, that's the thing. I don't know where these folks got off pretending. So all y'all just believe lies? Right, because it's all superficial and fake, and folks don't even know how to think. That's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like, believing lies is like the silliest thing you could
And he's mad because he got tackled and pounded in the ass.
do, bro. You might want to check my rap sheet and figure out who you talking to, homie. All y'all, bro. Like, for real, bro. I'm not one of these typical dudes, man. I'm trying to tell you I'm not these other people. Like, do these folks understand this is nowhere near over? Do you understand concerning...
Concerning what, Joey? Cut out. Wonder if the grannies were on patrol and he had to mute.
And right back. So yeah, first of all, I mean, I'm the real deal in the prophecy. I'm a genius. So I know everything everybody's thinking before you even think it, right? So if you think that I'm not aware that this company's doing this, YouTube itself, and YouTube is connected to Google, right? And all of this stuff is masonry and is of Satan. You're not fooling anyone. That's why you just did what you did with my show, and you've been doing it for decades. This is what YouTube does, people. YouTube likes to play games. Concerning people. That makes a lot of sense, but this is my livelihood. All I want to do is come on here and be smooth and make my money and leave and get paid a normal, decent human living wage so I can make a living like every other American. But there is no other platform, right, that pays so little for so much work. There is no platform that pays it like this. None of it. They all say the same thing. Go to TikTok. I can't even look at TikTok's imagery because of what happened with me concerning a truck. When you've actually been through real traumas, you can't look at TikTok's imagery.
What is he thinking? He gets PTSD from looking at TikTok because he hit a truck?
Because it induces what? My life matters more than making money. My life matters more than TikTok. I don't care about TikTok. TikTok, to me, is evil as it gets, and I want no parts of it. That's what you don't get. Sure, I could use it as an avenue. I'm not trying to participate in the demonic nonsense that y'all got going on. Never have, never will. YouTube had potential to be a good platform. All these people ruined it because they wanted to be immature. So now it's a good platform for me. See, folks don't understand. They played themselves out of opportunities. Cool, no problem. There's the door. You can walk out, walk away, and we're going to keep on winning. It's not about how
Yeah, Downrange, he said before that looking at TikTok, it has too many flashing lights, and it fucks with his head.
much money I'm making. It's about building a structure, and it's about learning how to move quickly and how to move fast. God used all the tools of the enemy, which is the whole system. The whole system is witchcraft. That's the truth. It's a matrix. None of it was designed to help me. If you can't figure that out, I give up. Every day people are seeing my power. Every day people are waking up to the fact that everything I'm saying is basic reality and it all exists and is true. Your imagination is what builds this world. Thoughts build this world. This is a thought realm.
But Frost, that truck hit you. In Joey's case, he's the one that hit the truck, so I think that changes things somehow.
So again, when these folks are talking, I mean, again, why are you trying to take every event and change it and take every positive and turn it into a negative? Again, I just took another W in the street. All I do is win in the street. All I do is win, period. I'm a real gangster. I don't ever lose. Folks gave me what I want on top of that, where now I literally have another lawsuit that I can file that will pay me a lot of money. And in the process, we'll put these establishments and these illegal establishments and these bars out of business, which is the whole point, because those bars are literally, I believe, 100% committing every crime you can think of, from embezzlement on down to everything that the Rolling 60s got caught doing, to all this corruption. They're working with actual online underground league organizations that I've already defeated. These folks keep doing...
Joey, who would a bar be in, like an entire bar, who would they be embezzling money from? Do you know what embezzlement is and how it works?
Things like they're proving a point, but the more you do, the more evidence you give me. You're not proving a point, sister. You just don't know how to think. I guess that's why Dream lost that $100,000, right? See, these folks are triggering a quest and just can't stop and can't control themselves, and the truth is they can. They're pretending. And you're pretending.
He lost that $100,000 because he's a moron. Similar to how you lost all your money.
It has cost you everything. I'm doing great. I don't have a bit of stress. I'm at peace. I'm content. I've reached enlightenment. You understand? We know what I do for a career. I go out in the street, and my stance against crime and corruption is real. Just like he said, you believe your client is secretly, at night, a vigilante who spends his nights, blah, 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 with criminals to what? And your plan is to what? Good luck. I serve my own interests 100%. I work for myself. I do what I'm supposed to do because I'm a real American. I'm the most powerful thing in the world, a real American that doesn't care. Americans are the most gangster thing ever created. It's just you don't want to ever give us the credit. We do all the crazy and real stuff, and you don't give us the credit. Just like all my ancestors, just like all of them were cowboys. We created the history in this country. Like, real talk, these folks wouldn't have a job. They wouldn't have this land, nothing. If it wasn't for my direct ancestors, like John D. O. Sneed. You can go look it up right now. Boy Sneed feud. It's the truth. 4 Point talk about jail
The Cuck? Is that the one you're talking about?
and prison. My people built the jails and prisons. Literally. Built them. Got folks running around, yeah, we built Texas. No, you didn't. If you built Texas, why are you working a 9 to 5? I built Texas. Y'all won't even let me work in my own country that I built. I built it. You didn't build it. I built it. That's straight up and down the facts, and it's proven. There is books
You built Texas back in what, the 1800s? How'd you do that, Joey? Show us your secret.
of my family's history. Are you kidding me? Y'all don't have nothing like that because you don't have a lineage. See, that's the thing. The actual lineage is completely like gone. All of them. These folks pretend, oh, I'm an enemy. They want to talk about my lineage, but their lineage is gone already. Their lineage already got completely what? And defeated. They don't have a lineage, but I do. Everything you said and wished, and your wishful thinking, it's become the
Yeah, how you gonna claim you built Texas? You work a 9 to 5 job. I built Texas. They won't even let me work here. Okay, that makes sense.
opposite. You say this, I'm eating great. You say this, I'm doing great, looking great. You say this, I look younger every day while you look rough. God is real. See, it don't come down to talking. Talk is cheap. You folks have tried everything you can. Every day, it's all you do is focus on me and whatever you think you can do and say. That's called what? It starts with a P. It's the same thing Jesus Christ went through, buddy. You're not proving anything but my point. All you people, just like I said, y'all can't even mind your own business. Y'all want to get involved in stuff, but then you can't stand on business. Record the video. It's already been more than 24 hours, little homie. This is a 3-foot tall little homie. You want to involve yourself in grown folks' business. Don't know what the hell you even doing. Don't know how to work a job and just do your job, right? You just caught charges, which is what you did publicly. You literally got grounds now where I can file a lawsuit, and the establishment you work for, you're just a lowly employee, will pay me millions because they have to. They got to go get my money. All that money that they've been taking, all that embezzling, all that nonsense that they do behind closed doors, go get my money. See, that's what they don't get. Underground league organizations don't get. If you make any money off your crime, when we take this to court, you're going to have to pay me these massive settlements. I don't care where the money came from. You're going to have to pay me. Capiche? What do you think I do what I do for no reason? You think it's not profitable at some point? Oh, it's going to be mad profitable. I'm not ever going to have to worry about money again because of God, and He's going to bless me and give it to me right around the corner. I promise you. I guarantee you. And this career is going to be mad lucrative. And I'm doing this full time because that's what it takes. No, I think it's time I believe in myself. I've always believed in myself. I think it's time I go all in. How about that? I think it's time I start showing these people who I really am and have been this entire time. No, I was just playing low key. I was trying to be smart. I was making the good decisions that was needed and necessary and going through my period of stagnation and isolation and alienation because God was building me. And you all watched it. There's nothing anybody can say and do that can move me, man. God has made me too strong. That's why I'm saying, don't ever come around me entertaining things that aren't even plausible. Y'all aren't capable of nothing, bro.
Sorry.
What are you talking about, man?
It's alright.
That's all I'm saying. See, I'm just...
Sometimes you just have to get it out.
Yeah, sometimes with this fucking fucker. Just a fucking fucker.
This fucking fucker.
Hi,
truth.
Coral.
These folks-
Hi, Dees.
can't handle the truth. It is what it is, man. No problem. You don't have to like the truth. The truth is going to be no matter what. Just like me. I'm the architect of reality for real, homie. I build this reality. I create realities for real. I do what I want to do. Let's say it again, man. It don't make no sense that the world used to be, if a dude would do the right things, right? If the dude would compete, if the dude was the best, well, the women would pay attention naturally, right? And I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you the truth. And they was looking for a real dude and a real man. That's what they wanted. There was a day and time and place where women love men and men love women. Where we're at now is so far from that, it's a cosmic joke. All the so-called women are just existing, like I said, just standing there, sitting there, wasted potential, wasted talent, literally. It's just a waste. That's the truth. If you work a job and you're lonely every day and you're a woman, that's a waste. I'm asking the question to people, what the hell are you doing? Y'all are too good at standing there doing nothing. You act like it's your job. It's called a net. No, it doesn't make sense. No, you don't make sense. No, this world doesn't make sense. And like he said, the quote, he said, what they taught me was, if you want the world to make sense, you got to make it make sense. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not sitting here waiting on
No,
anybody.
you're
I didn't
not.
wait for anyone
You're
to save
making
me.
it
I'm aware
way
nobody's coming to save me.
fucking crazier. You're what?
I have to become the hero I always wanted since I was a kid. I saved me. You people don't know the meaning of a challenge. You want to talk about Snapchat. You're all over these apps taking selfies and little whack videos, right? Haven't been through a thing. You have no life experience. My life experience is so infinite and just limitless. It's unbelievable. And you think you're going to tell me something? Brother, I wear a bulletproof vest every day that I can, right? Which I now have to fix because the suit is torn, right? And
Every day except now because I got all tangled up in it and couldn't get out of it when I was being threatened.
I wear steel armor for a reason, because I get busy and I'm the enforcer of divine law. We're not living the
I haven't seen the steel armor in a while. I wonder if Mom threw it out.
same. What's fake about that when it's real as hell and now you know for a fact that it's real? It's been real this entire time. Do you understand that when I say I have more stripes than a zebra, I'm not kidding? More than an actual zebra. I lost count. I run the streets. I'm 1,000,000 on the streets. I'm 10-0 in my own league. Y'all folks still ain't brought 3-foot tall Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather out the box to compete, because they can't. Folks are scared. These folks is running in the street every single time, talking in their tail. But you want to talk about Mike Tyson, who's washed up and was washed up a long time ago and is like in his 50s and 60s, and that's a clone. That ain't even him. But you think you can tell me something? 6th Street is a joke. There's nobody on that street making money. Austin is a joke. There's nobody in Austin making money. It is a slave system. You are working tech. You are working as a what in a what slave system.
He went
You're
to
not
go
even free.
grab me.
You don't know the meaning of freedom. What can you tell me? Oh, you got a little money from your parents. Your parents got a little bit of money. They want to put you through college. They pay your college tuition. I'm supposed to be impressed.
My jammies out of the dryer because I'm sitting here.
Are these people for real, bro?
Ass nugget.
But you're better, right? That's all they do is walk around all day like they're better because they're brainwashed and haven't woken up yet. I'm an awoken being. It takes tragedy to wake up. I've been through things you couldn't even fathom. You see how quickly I bounce back, right? Pain ain't nothing to me, bro. I am pain. I'm the legend, bro. Just like he told me, he said, look at me. I'm just here to haunt the living. That's me. You thought I was joking? Do you understand what you people did concerning your phone calls to Seton Hospital for the millionth time? Folks can't even comprehend what they do. Can you imagine doing all this insane stuff that makes no sense and going out your way and showing your objective is you want to cause me what? As much as you can. And then, oh, I can't stand on it and I want to pretend I didn't know what I did because, well, he survived everything. I'm right here. Goody. And you're asking how? Because of God? Because of the power of the Holy Spirit? Something the penguin knows nothing about and never will know. He doesn't know anything about what he's saying or Jesus Christ. He's sitting there being condescending. Like I said, keep doing it. And he doesn't even know to not listen. He keeps listening. Keep doing what you do. I told you to stop. I gave you the right advice. You don't listen? Okay, no problem, because the power of God is real. Trust me, God's going to show you his power. I promise that. Like I said, that's the one thing I would never do, ever. I would never be condescending or speak like that. But with God, I got nothing but love for God. See, I don't fear God. I love God. I don't fear anybody and anything. I really don't. I'm willing to take it there. See, that's the difference. That's why I don't understand why folks would pretend they playing with me. Ain't nobody playing with me. Ain't nobody played with me yet. And every time these folks wrote checks that they can't cash, they found out and realized, oh, wow, this is a whole different monster that I'm dealing with. Yup. And I'm way worse than Mike Tyson. I'm a boxer, bro, for a living. Yeah, and I don't have none of what you talking about. I'm not a professional because a grandma can be a professional. I'm the real thing, brother. I came out of shelters, jails, ghettos, hoods, the darkest corners you could think of, trenches, houses with no lights and just running water in the ghetto and the brick jungles and the projects next to Habitat. Places y'all can't even walk down, blocks you won't even visit or walk down. Places I walked down the street and I told you what happened at the local bank right down the street. You have no idea. I come out of the actual jungle since I was young, like teenager, early 20s, bro, fresh out of high school, man. Think you know something about me. I am the culture, because they aren't the culture because it was replaced with ignorance, like I told you. What are you talking about? Oh, and when homie was sitting there talking, when he was running his mouth, I was using all of that slang, and he didn't say nothing about it because he know what good. You ain't gonna never tell me I'm not the culture. You can't tell me what I can and can't say because I come from the hood and you don't. You come from Austin. Austin is soft. So you don't get it. You're talking to a hood dude from the actual ghetto. And you got folks want to play games? What's the point of that? Play games and then run away. What do they do? Run away, ran inside. What is that? Who does that, bro? When someone can't see? That was wise? That was smart? That was tough? Nah, that ain't tough. That's the opposite of tough, bro. That's a joke. That's something we laugh at, right? I'm laughing, bro. We laugh at little homies like that. So, like I said, what do you mean? That's what they do? Or are we going to try to change whole stories because we feel some way because we lost? You lost. You took an L, a huge, massive L. I mean, you took an L. Right? How people was looking like, whoa, that was an L. Yeah, you took an L. That's it. It's as far as it goes. Hold your L. Like I said, what are you talking about? What do other people have to do with it? What does any, I don't understand that why grown men keep running other people for their problem. Other people ain't you. You're the one that's talking. You're the one that feels some way. I'm calling you out publicly. And you have nothing to say and can't even respond because you can't, period, and you don't stand on nothing. You feel so strongly, you claim, right? You show that you feel so strongly, but yet every statement I say stands. I told you, when push comes to shove, they have no spine. They have never stood up in the history of time. They're still not free. So to me, you talking to me and trying to talk to me crazy is the funniest thing I've ever seen, brother, and now you know. You see, you didn't even ask me how I view you. You want to tell me how you feel about me? You don't know anything about me. I've never met you, but I'll tell you how I feel about you, and I'll be spot on, homie. You understand? Why did I have to carry your culture on my back? Can you explain that, please? What are you talking about, man? I want to talk about rap. None of them can sing. None of them can rap. They're talentless. Make garbage, and then you want to take garbage and spin it around and then sit there and same thing. Talk backwards. Man, you got a country that thinks garbage is music, and music is garbage. Miss me. Y'all ain't talking about nothing, bro. None of you. Real talk, straight up. You ain't saying nothing. You know what I mean? Everything I'm kicking is a fact. Like I said, now I'm the flyest dude out here. I've been the most macho, most thugging. I'm the best looking. I'm the best. I'm stacked. I'm that dude. I'm that homie. I'm that guy. And all these people, everything they talk about, been whack since day one. I remember in ATL there was some skinny dude just rapping, made a track talking about I'm that guy or I'm that dude. Yeah, that's whack. I would never name a track that because it's whack. Y'all say Kendrick Lamar was one of the best rappers. Kendrick Lamar sounds like somebody who's starting on a Fisher-Price mic. He's terrible. One of the worst rappers I've ever heard. The world is backwards. That's why my friend back then in Atlanta who got me started rapping, Marco Thompson, said, women are in love with words. No, they're not in love with words, Marco. They're brainwashed. See, that's the thing. You're not in love with words. You just believe whatever you're told because your mind ain't free, because you're held captive. You don't even know how to get free. See, that's what a woman's supposed to do, is meet an actual man. Why do you think they have these depictions of like V for Vendetta? I'm a lot like V. And why do you think that they're supposed to meet V and then V awakens her? Really, that's the truth. That's what you're supposed to do. Everything that you want to have a problem with, but behind closed doors, you doing all this crazy, evil nonsense. That's what a man's supposed to do, is help the woman to truly awaken so that she fears nothing. That's what V was doing with Evie, right? That's why he said, I wanted to end it, but you kept going, right? And she's like, stop, I don't want to listen to your lies. And he's like, no. He's like, what you felt in there has nothing to do with me. So you don't get it. I've awoken a long time ago. I'm an awoken being. That's the only thing that matters. See, I control and manipulate this realm and all of you chess puppets like nothing, because I'm awoken. You're talking to a god at god level, literally a god consciousness. You believe that you can play games? Not at all. That's what you keep finding out, don't you? Oh, don't you? Fact is, the world is a joke. It's a cosmic joke. It's a bunch of people who want to talk about money and don't have none, and you keep on turning to the same societal nonsense. So what would you want me to do? You would want me to go work the same rinky-dink jobs that y'all do and what, try to stack money and climb up? You can't do that because all of them are haters and they don't let you. Just like in every shelter, you did the same thing. Just like in Minnesota, I made more working for the NBA as a janitor than the staff at the shelter, so they got mad, so I couldn't stay there. Everywhere I go, all y'all do is hate. You want me to try? Try it what? There's no point in trying. I do what I want to do for me. I keep it separate of the world. I have nothing to do with y'all. Y'all folks want to talk to me? Talk to me about what? You can't even understand this is my world, bro. All these women are here for me, bro. That's the reality. That's what it's always been. What do you mean? Like, no, if you the dude, that's how it works. Like, no, you literally revolve around me. That's why every time God show y'all, the world revolve around me. I didn't ask for it. It's how it works. See my point? So when you got a bunch of people every day that don't know their place, I'm not trying to talk to nobody. That's the point. None of you know your place. Real talk. 100%, I think folks need to learn to stay in their place. And you got people who are commoners, and you work a regular job at these little rinky-dink establishments, and you just did the crazy stuff you did. That was crazy. I mean, that was straight insanity. There was nothing about it that was tough. There was nothing. That was insane, bro. You were completely in the wrong, and you didn't even ask. You involved other people who were in on it on a plot that makes no sense. That's like Charlie Kirk level. I'm not Charlie Kirk, little homie. I'm a street goon. You see the point? So you got folks in the suburbs want to act.
This is the dumbest shit, dude.
Like I'm a street goon.
I'm not Charlie Kirk, little homie. I'm a street goon.
He's like Alice the Goon, only not as tall. Yeah, Joey hasn't dropped any rap songs in a while. I wonder whatever happened to his laptop he got a few months ago. He probably sold that also. Because the only way he can make songs, I think he's tried making music on his phone before, but he used to make it on his laptop. And I call it music with air quotes that you can't see.
Yeah, I can feel them though.
But yeah, without that, I don't think he's able to steal the beats and have the software to make the music that he used to make.
Like they about that life who ain't, and you're dealing with an actual goon and gangster who literally lives this. So that would make me what? God to you, bro. Right? Because see, it's up to me. It's up to the God to make the right decision and say, you know what? That's a waste of my time. They a joke and they don't know any better. And that's exactly what I'm doing. See, making good decisions and walking away. You understand? See, no, I don't leave places because I'm scared. I leave places because I'm smart. I leave places because I understand when people are working with the people and you're trying to set me up. I'm not slow, homie. I understand when people are trying to play victim. You want to act macho on one hand, but then you keep doing the same thing. You play the same card every time. You're not real, bro. Not at all. You're like Pinocchio out here, homie. Real talk. That nose is probably 9 feet long, with as much line as y'all do. Real talk. Not impressed. Not impressed. Not even.
Joey, you cannot make fun of the length of anybody else's nose. I'm sorry.
A little bit, man. Like I said, just like they got that fake gym with that same dude over there at Friends. They're all the same. They're all in on it. They was jelly when I was working security. They're all the same. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'll call everything out publicly and all y'all publicly. That's what they do. They sit there like they trying to surprise me with bad news all the time. I ain't talking to none of you. I do what I do for a career. I did the right thing. I'm going to continue to do my job. This is my job, and you can move. You got that? I'm not playing no games about nothing. These are underground league organizations. You folks just sit there and you're in on it, and you're accepting bribes from every direction. I'm not going to put up with none of it, and I'm going to put a stop to all this illegal activity. I assure you on everything I love. How about that, bull? You understand? We operate above the feds. I'm independent, and I do what I want to do because I'm the legend. I'll sit here and play these games. Like I said, I'll say it for you 8,000 times. I'm sick of them complaining because I'm a man. Boy, stop it. So you can't make up your mind. Yeah, see, that's got women written all over it, man. Like I said, women don't run the world. A man does. I do. This is a man's world, and it always will be. As far as you're concerned, I am God to you. I'm not trying to claim to be God. I believe in God. You understand? But I know God gave me that power. I know he had me. I reached God consciousness. I know it took a lot of work to get to this point. I don't believe that you have to earn getting right with God. I think it's just something that you have if you just have love in your heart and you love God and you love people and love humanity. I'm disgusted is what I am. I'm sickened. I think Austin is a complete joke all around. I'm tired of seeing the same thing. I've watched it for years. Do you have any clue how lonely I used to be in Austin every single day? It didn't matter what happened when I went out. I've realized that it's because that place is fake. It's because there's nothing real about it. All it's going to bring is pain and misery. That's what these folks don't get. I'm going to do what I'm doing because I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for you, so quit acting like I am. I'm not. Why would I do it for a bunch of fake folks? I'll do it for real human beings that feel and have emotions and don't have an agenda and aren't wicked and evil, which is far and few and hard to find now. Other than that, all these fake people, I'm not doing it for you. I don't care less. Real talk. I don't care. Are you kidding me? I don't. What have they ever done for me, bro? All them people good, bro. They sitting there playing like ping pong tennis and got enough money and enough of everything. They living good, living great, everything good, clean. They got everything top of the line, and you can't share none of that wealth like Pac said, and that makes sense. I shared every dime I ever had. When I had money, I helped everyone I could. All I ever did was give money to the homeless. I gave all my money to other people. People owe me millions of dollars and will never pay me back. I'd be filthy rich if the people that owe me.
Joey, you can't say you give money to the homeless and then they owe you and need to pay you back. That's not giving money.
And when you give, let me
Let me
You're
tell you something.
there. You go.
Yes, here I am. Me and that guy have given, oh my God, we've given a lot of people a lot of money, and we didn't expect it back. So if you're doing it and expecting it back, that's not helping somebody. That's not doing it for the right reason.
Remember when Joey broke up with Jenny and then he wanted her to pay him back for the Pepsi he bought her?
Yeah, and the fucking movie theater tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pay me my money. So what do you mean? I'm not struggling because of me or I made bad decisions. I'm struggling because I'm a good person. I'm struggling because people owe me and refuse to pay or don't have it. I'm struggling because of other people's decisions. Every problem I've had in my entire life was the result
You're
of...
struggling because you're fucking retarded.
I think what he likes to talk about when he's like, oh, I'm out here paying for everybody's food and paying for everybody's utilities. I think what it was when he did have money, he basically wanted to have an entourage, and so there were people that he would give money and basically pay to hang out with him because they were just using him for cash.
Somebody's idiocy. All of them. I don't have problems because I'm a genius. I know how to solve problems the right way. Like I said, I don't know what these folks think, man. And then you got these readings talking about this, that, psycho, that. If you can't tell who the psycho is, I give up, man. Real talk. And I'm talking about when it comes to the street stuff. This is business to me. It ain't nothing. Like, I'm the mob, bro. I could care less, man. I could care less, bro. That's what you don't get. I'm the most loving, big-hearted person, and I also have no conscience when I want. I could care less, bro. I'm cold as an igloo. I'm really about this, bro.
Igloo.
You understand? So, like I said, that's the thing. I always had the option. I have the option to do whatever I want concerning any matter. That's called having the mind of what? God. And I make good decisions. I want to see my avatar, if you want to call it that, succeed. I want to live good like I am. I want to be happy like I am. I want to make good decisions like I am. And, like I said, that's what I've been doing and what I'm going to continue.
No, RTS is Nollins. He's close to Candy, not Joey.
To do, but that has nothing to do with also making sure that people know.
And he's pulled up on Candy.
Red Screen is in Joey's area sometimes, but he too is employed and can't really afford to.
And he
mess
also
around.
has pulled up on him.
Yeah,
Pulled up on Joey and
he's got some
RTS.
videos of him, yeah.
Pulled up on and Joey's so stupid he thinks that Red Screen's wife is me. Anyway.
Well, he thinks that never mind. I've lost the thought.
Wow.
Then I'm going to stand up for myself. I thought that had been known. I'm 37, bro. You have any idea what I've done in these streets? Are you kidding me? These folks believe that any of this stuff happening is real. You thought that was real? Well, you just did. You thought that wasn't real, bro. See, that's the thing. These folks is on another level of delusional. Y'all ain't never done nothing real. Like I keep telling you. Do you ever listen? Do you notice how with all my exes I said none of them are real and they ain't talk about nothing real because they ain't real? Real people feel, bro. Real people care about people. So why would I care about a city like Austin where everything and everyone is fake? I'm not fake. I don't want to be fake.
Why do you keep
So
going
I'm not
back
poor
there?
and struggling.
man?
I choose to struggle because I'm a human that cares about...
Well, he had to leave town and he had another emergency.
Why?
Because-
What was his emergency this time?
Well, apparently there was a news report that a body was found, like in his mom's neighborhood somewhere.
yeah.
So that's why he was talking about Captain Crunch and Kellogg's and all that, because he was trying to dance around saying, because he couldn't say serial killer. And so he was making serial references as to why he
couldn't
had...
he say serial killer?
Because he's a fucking idiot. And he
Right,
thinks that'll
okay.
get him demonetized. So he was saying, let's just say, there was a Kellogg's in the neighborhood, and I had to go. So yeah, he was
There was
afraid
some-
that
There
people.
was a Cookie Crisp in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
An idiot.
yeah, he was afraid that somebody had put a hit out on him again, so he had to leave and go to Austin because he
Oh
thought he
my
was
God.
going to be able to do the Bat-Tusi dance and make another $70.
About humanity.
If
I
you're
don't like
Batman, why didn't you just solve the crime, Batman? Isn't that when Batman is
I gotta go.
peace out. This isn't my
Batman, there's a
this isn't
body.
my
There's
department.
so later.
fake stuff. Huh. How can you have that many women around, like blondes and all this nonsense, and all they do is dress and try to look like a Barbie doll and have nothing to offer? They're hollow. That's not a joke? That's not disgusting and embarrassing? It is to me. So you don't get it. I don't see the world the way you do. I don't downplay or dim anyone's light. I don't look at me devalued because of what happened to me because I survived a truck. Neither does any normal human being. Matter of fact, it raises my value. The way I look is perfect. I don't have nothing to change. I'm healthy, happy, built like an ox. Look the way you want to look. Like I said, what you
No,
typing
I
for?
do
You can
not
just come
wanna
say
look
how you
like
feel right in front of me. Oh, but you don't have the heart or courage. Just like P.D. Pablo said, right? He said you could be a man and talk and clear the air,
Fuck is
right?
P.D.
He said I might blah 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 blah. But you
Blah 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 blah.
He's crazy.
man and talk and clear the air, right? He said I might blah 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 blah. I'm healthy, happy, built like. Like I said, what you typing for? You could just come say how you feel right in front of me. Oh, but you don't have the heart or courage.
Pause it. Wow, is that what he said?
Blah
Is
blah
that
blah
what
blah
he
blah
said?
blah 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 blah. That's what he said. Right to
Just
his
like P.D.
face.
Pablo said.
P.D.
Right?
Pablo.
He said you could be a man and talk and clear the air, right? He said I might blah 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 blah. But you don't just be a man and take the chance.
Stop
All
playing.
these folks could tell me how they feel, man. You just had a homie who ain't about nothing. Like, what did you think, bro? Did you think that I care? I don't care about them fake little bars. That's a joke, bro. Don't laugh at that stuff. I told you that since day one. That's like the same dude I was telling I don't care about that corner store, and then he got ran out the
$20
neighborhood.
a minute.
What are you talking about, man? Bro, I want everything for real, man. If I want something, I get what I want. I don't want your
Oh,
rinky
Jimmy.
dink jobs. What, you think you running something over there making no money?
Get in the
You have no
house.
any idea how much you'd have to
Well,
work to catch
yeah.
up to me. You would never. You can't catch up to me working. That's the thing. You don't know what I got. You don't know anything about me. You don't know what I've got moving. You don't have a clue. Like I said, but I
You
don't live in
know
Austin,
nothing.
but
We know
care less about
everything
Austin.
about you.
Care less about anything there. Travis County's a joke. Austin's a joke,
I don't
right? That we
think
all know
we'll
how to.
find out anything new about you either, but I just did. I just found your criminal record.
Well, we found out that he was guilty of blah 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 blah.
Yeah, Joey, you've got like 25 charges, Joey.
They treat people. Remember what they did with me? All them violations they wrote because I asked for a Tums. Are you kidding me? What? What do they do? Sit there and be completely inhumane and just act like, oh, it's all good. There's no issue. Nah, I have an issue. I 100% have an issue. Yes, with all of them.
Nah,
With
I
all of them and
have
all
an
of it. Yes. With
Nah.
Austin, oh, completely. Yes, I have an issue. And I'm not letting it go. Actually, it's completely corrupt and it's a joke. It's a bunch of millennials trying to act like they grown, and millennials just don't know how to act grown. They can't do nothing. It's a cesspool of nonsense. You look at what happened in the local restaurant just recently. You can't even go eat somewhere without somebody just who might lose it because you don't know. You're dealing with psychopaths. Okay, you know these people don't have.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, Batman never has to deal with psychopaths. Am I right?
Joey, you're a fucking millennial, bitch. You're 37. That's a fucking millennial.
Well, he's pretty sure he's 37. He's not 100% on that.
If you're 30 to 45, you're a fucking millennial. 81 to 96, you're a fucking millennial. Joey, you dumb fuck.
Have anything but a job, and the living cost is too high, and that's another element too. I'm not saying that's why it happened, but that's another element too. So all they know how to do is be a part of the slave system. So when you take that job, or you even say anything
I hear it too, Ledge, only not in my head.
about it, I saw it out there in these other states. One of them was
Oh,
working at
come
McDonald's. He
on.
started
What would you
flipping and
do
tripping. He
without
said,
me?
"What do you mean? You're going to tell me if I can come into work tomorrow?" He was tripping. I mean, yelling. He was mad. Okay, because
Blah, blah,
that's
blah,
all you're supposed to know how to do. So
blah,
why
blah,
do you
blah.
all think that you're accomplishing something by working these jobs if you're miserable and unhappy? You have to work those jobs. I don't, because I worked 8 million times harder than you my entire life. I've worked since I was 16. I have everything to show for it. I did make good, solid investments. You don't know me, and you don't know what I did with my money. And my money's barely beginning because I have a whole bunch of other money that's owed to me and coming to me. And I know because the readings tell me, because they said you don't even know about this money and it's coming. I'm talking so much money, it's unbelievable. God is going to bless me again. He's been blessing me my entire life. I'm blessed. I'm not mad about nothing. I don't have any grudges. I don't have anything I'm holding on to. I'm just living my life. I'm 37. I'm going to be 40 in 3 years. I just had my birthday July 21st. I want to celebrate and be happy. I don't want to live watching my back, nor do I really. Like, I have God with me. I know God got me. Like, I do what I do for a living. It's a career I built and cultivated, and it's what I want to always do, and I'm going to do it regardless. When God told me you're immortal, I believed him. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what you tell yourself. You're not me. You didn't get to this point because you weren't willing to work like me, and you don't have the faith that I do. You don't have the heart that I got. None of you. So you can't tell me nothing. I know I'm immortal. I'm not playing about nothing. Immortal. In every way. And I'm a legend. So again, you're talking. I'm building everything off pure, sheer willpower. Everything. I built an entire life with my bare hands out of nothing. I got a little bit of pocket change right now. I'm goody. I'm Gucci. I'm alright. I got everything I need. How does that feel? To all the people who said, oh, they want me to have nothing when I'm a good, righteous person and did nothing, but be nice to their actual friends and give them money and they owe me money. That's not sick? That's not disgusting? That's not backwards? That's not evil? That's not wicked? Then they want to sit there, oh, we want to squash it. Oh, we're sorry. There ain't no sorry, bruh. Like I said, see, folks are so quick to continue and they want to just do what they do and then just act like that. You ain't in control of nothing. I do what I decide. See, I'm in a position where I dictate fates. I dictate everything. That's what you don't get. I'm in a position to make or break like God put me in like he told you he would. Boy, you don't get it. These little homies that work these little jobs, I got complete power. They could lose their job. What are you talking about? I could address it direct. I can walk straight up. I can talk to anyone. I can do whatever I want. What do you mean? Think I got time to waste my time? You think I care? About some people with no self-control that hide behind a system working with corrupt ties? And you just doing stuff like and then acting like it's going to do anything to an immortal vampire? Brother, wrap your head around the fact that you just did all that with an immortal vampire and it's absolutely pointless. I love pain, you didn't cause me any, and you literally just wasted your time. Had you just asked me
I love pain, and you didn't cause me any.
before, hey, are you an immortal vampire, instead of being condescending and just another snob that their parents...
Wait. Did he say somebody's supposed to ask him point blank if he's an immortal vampire?
And you literally just wasted your time. Had you just asked me before, hey, are you an immortal vampire, instead of being
Because that's a normal thing to ask somebody, right? I mean, you walk up to him and you're like, hey, by the way, are you an immortal vampire? That's what I asked Shamrock before we started dating.
condescending and just another snob that their parents paid for everything, Mr. Entitled. Had you asked me that, I would have just answered you direct and told you the truth. And then you would have realized that you were wasting your time. Are you smart, or are you really just way behind? These folks want to keep on acting like it's a game. Okay, really? It's a game? How many times have it been tested now? The truck, right? When y'all made your phone calls to Seton Hospital, I survived all that, right? And that was the craziest thing ever, right? I've had stuff kind of similar to that happen before that, right? You can look at my temple and see what's there. You can look at the middle of my my head and see what's there, right? I mean,
Not much, from what I can tell.
tons of football stuff, tons of you-know-whats, right? I mean, what do you mean? I've had more concussions than you folks have ate ham sandwiches. I'm a walk.
Now that I kind of believe. I believe he's taken a lot of hits to the head. Like, a lot. Like, more than you would think.
Miracle. I probably still have one. Another one. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these folks just sit there, like, just doing everything they can. Like, you're doing too much, bro. You out here pretending. I don't got time for pretenders. If you haven't noticed, I don't care. I don't know what you're talking about. You got dudes that, like I said, I mean, you live off a parent's allowance.
Ham sandwiches.
Bro. Ain't nobody worried about you. People get on y'all's phones and tell you the same thing. I'm not trying to deal with you. Nobody respects these individuals. They don't respect themselves. I didn't ask you how you feel about me and my success. I don't know you. I don't talk to you. Just stay away from me. You don't need to come around me. There's no reason to. I don't talk to you. I don't know you. You're not scary. What are you trying to prove? Go prove something to yourself. That's what none of you can do. Because you have no moxie and no courage and no you-know-what. Because any normal man or
Fucking angler dangler.
woman or person would just go prove something to themselves.
That's one thing I miss from Ohio, was Joey was the angler fishing game. That was it was too short-lived.
Like, if you're miserable and unhappy and have nothing going for you, that's not my problem. That's your problem. That's the problem with this world. You got all these people who just can't think and they keep on projecting their issues. I'm not the one, bro. See, that's the thing you don't get. It's a no. It's a big no for everything. When y'all ask me for something now, it's a no. They get nothing. No, I don't care who it is. You know what I mean? Real talk. Let the next broad ask me, hey, can we go to McDonald's? No. No. I'm not paying for nothing. I don't even want to buy you fries. I'm 100% for real, bro. I want to sit here and
I don't even want to buy you fries.
Okay, cool. Like I said, do it publicly, homie. You're mad.
No McDonald's for you! I ain't buying a single goddamn nugget.
I don't even want to buy you fries. It's killing me.
Don't even be asking for no hot fudge sundae. Fuck right off of that shit.
Fuck you mean fillet of fish?
you think I be having filet of fish money in this economy?
Oh my god, I don't even want to buy you fries. It's so funny for some reason.
Do you know what you've done? Do you know what you created? Like what? Like, are you serious, bro? I might as well be like Jason running around here. Are you kidding me? I have no emotions, bro. I could care less about anything y'all talking about, bro. I'm the toughest thing walking. Yeah, I love pain. I am pain, brother. I am fear. I'm what they all fear, just like God said, become what they all fear. You made a monster. Now what's up? You understand? Like I said, we keep seeing fear in their eyes. I keep pulling cards. Who was on here trying to act like that was a game? Lost a grown man over $100,000 and act like you talk about something. Act like there's a back and forth because you got internet access and log on YouTube. You ain't this. You ain't got a platform. You don't look like this. You're not in at my age. I'm 37. I'm young. What are you talking about? You don't play ball. What are you talking about? Like, do they listen? Just, yeah, I'm just going to keep on acting out because I can't process my emotions. Who cares? Steve told you the same thing. Nobody cares, bro. All these folks want an identity, have an identity crisis. The penguin wants to look like me. Like, yeah, that'll be the day. Yeah, right. It'll never happen. It's pathetic, man. What world are y'all living in? What is y'all talking about, bro? I always got the right to just fall back and live my life, and you going to be mad because, like I said, I'm always have more than you, and I'm not talking about more. See, it's not about quantity, it's quality. I just have a better life, and that's the thing. I've never looked at my life and wanted to compare it to anyone. That's them. They're on life competitions. My life's always going to be better than everybody because God loved me. Because I'm not trying to have a perfect life. I never was. My life has been full of tragedy, pain, and I'm going to tell you what, it's had more purpose than anyone. Because that's how you gain purpose. It's not through the easy walk, it's through the pain and suffering. I never asked for it to be easy. I asked for an impossible life path. See, I didn't ask for a nice life, so what do you mean? I don't want nice, I want real. I want the truth. You see, they have the formula backwards out the gate, so how could you teach me anything? You understand? I don't care who listens to me. I don't care about views. I don't care about nothing y'all talking about. I'm going to get my money every day in front of you. How you like them apples? Huh? Folks, it's funny as hell, man. Sitting there still talking. I mean, are we ever going to have the discussion of how much I'm accomplishing? More strikes in the street? I'm sorry, but what? Shutting down more illegal organizations? More rings? More organized crime?
Which ones? Name some names. Be specific. Don't hold back.
I'm one man, bro. See, that's the thing. I want to make sure these corrupt folks, when I tell them right in front of them, I get more done than all of you combined. I tell them straight up to them, right in front of them, and tell them, get walking. And they do. And I want to make sure when I tell them that they know that I'm for real. I get more done than you could ever dream of. I am just better than you. Straight up, I'm better. I've been better this entire time. You folks couldn't hold a candle to me. That's why you're mad every day. Mad, go eat your donuts. Boy, all you ever did was hate on me. Huh? Yeah, you created this monster. Now, what's up? Like I said, it's pathetic. You understand? Real talk, that's all they do is hate. I ain't never seen one that was happy, ever. They all look miserable and they all 3 feet tall and out of shape. That's the truth. It's a joke. What do you mean? Sit there and act. Nobody cares about your job, bro. You're talking to an awoken being. I'm a god to you, bro. I escaped the Matrix. I don't care what you talk about, homie. So that's the thing. They all starting to realize, oh, it's real. He really owned that vibration. Yeah, this is how we move in the streets. This is a way of life, homie. Your little job don't mean nothing. I don't care what your little fake ranking is in your job. I couldn't believe I was walking in them places. They were sitting there talking about, well, you can't have your drink with you when you come in here. I can do whatever I want. You're 3 feet tall, and if I want to walk right by you, I will right now, and you won't do nothing about it, actually. You know what I mean? If I pretend with you, it's because I'm being nice. See, this is the problem. Got all these dudes want to claim they street. You didn't come up like me. I've been in Cape Coral, Florida, bro, with nothing, living out of my truck, and manually got my way across the entire state and all the way to Texas. You have no idea what I've had to do to survive. Don't sit here and play these games with me, bro. Everything y'all talk about is things I really had to do to survive. Like, what? Like, real talk. I've been in that position where I have to take what I want. That's why I know how to take what I want. I want
Kind of like the headphones that you had to give back because you got caught taking what you wanted.
something, I take it. What are you talking about? And I'm not talking about what you talking about or what you want to change that into. I'm talking about the mentality. I want something, I take what I want. Like I said, these women, it's a joke, bro. You can't even talk to them. No, I'm not upset. I don't feel no way. I'm just, what's the word for it? I'm master detachment. I just don't care. You created a monster with your fakeness, with your cruelty, with your little fake tactics. Like, most of this stuff came from women who are jealous of me and have you know what envy because they want to be me and wish that they could be a man. That's the truth. That's the jewel right there in the diamond. All this stuff wouldn't be happening if I wasn't the Don and I wasn't Stack. I'm just telling you the truth. If I wasn't the absolute Don Dada, when it come to you know what, I wouldn't be getting hated on. Want to act like these broads know anything about it. This new generation doesn't know how to screw in a light bulb, and I'm not joking. Y'all can't be serious. What? These broads? I took a look at them the other day, and like they have so much fake spunk and fake attitude. They are so quick to run their mouth when the whole point was they were supposed to learn to not run their mouth. You don't run your mouth to a man. You play your position and know
Joey's not impressed by fake spunk. He wants 100% genuine, fresh squeezed spunk.
your place, and you be a woman, and you talk to a man with the utmost respect because that man is stronger, more powerful, and has all the power and dominion over you. It's a man's world. You don't want a thing. Who
Nora, I don't get the weird 20 questions thing.
are you women, and why are you running around everywhere acting like you run something? It's embarrassing. I'm just telling you the truth, and that's the way that I look at it as a real man. It's a joke. So you want to talk about, yeah, find a woman. I don't follow after women. Women follow after me, homeboy. Yeah. I would never have to pursue a woman because a woman pursues me, homeboy. My goodness. Yeah. What woman you know that's going to take initiative in today's day and age? None of them, because like I said, they mothers is who was pursuing me. The rest of them, it's a joke. They don't know how to pursue anything other than a ham sandwich. Are you kidding me? They'll pursue Jack in the Box and taking selfies. Think I'm joking. Sit there and want to discourage everything, disagree with everything I say. Tell me, oh, you can't know if this person's being whatever just from 5 minutes. Actually, I can. I have a gift of intuition. And it's not only that, but they're not doing anything. These women are in actual fake relationships all through Austin with these little fake dudes, and they settle for that. Like, you know, they're not doing anything. You get exactly what they don't do anything. They'll do the surface level, right? Like in public. That's it. They're not doing anything. The guy's getting nothing. No benefits from the situation. No nothing. That's how fake this world is and has become. You're getting played, brother. That's what they all do. They're getting played. Every relationship I've ever seen in Austin, the dude's getting played. That's why they don't like me. They don't like me because they know it's real with me. There ain't no skipping around the bush like, no, you're either in or you're out. You're either down or you're not. Are you kidding me? That's a given. That's common sense. I'm out here thugging. You see my point? Folks want to act like they doing something. But that was light work. That was nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm literally such a real gangster that when these folks be trying hard, I have to be like, yo, let me show you. That's how I feel. I'm being genuine. I'm being 100%. This is really my perception. I think that these folks and this 3-foot-tall dude that tried their hardest, I think it was the most pathetic thing that I've probably ever seen in my entire life. I'm not even slightly impressed. Again, at what point does the law come into mind? At what point does being reckless register that you make no sense? And how silly are you going to look now if I take this to court? You have to explain your...
How silly are we going to look if you take this to court? Let's find out. Do it.
actions. My actions make crystal clear sense. Right? I'm going to stand on mine, and I'm going to start defending myself. I've had enough, right? You people are sitting here talking to everyone, and I know exactly what you're doing, and we've gone over it 8 million times. I'm not going to put up with it. I'm a human being, and you're going to treat me like one. Again, what is up? You got something to say? I've addressed everything. Every agent sent across state lines, every you-know-what, every dude, every person that's been bribed. I don't care who it is. The more the merrier, homie. What's up? Bring it.
You think he's going to make 50, DZ? I mean, that's pretty optimistic, I think.
These folks is hilarious, man. And act like this some kind of game. This ain't a game. This is real life. I ain't never said this was a game. I never was a part of y'all sick game. I don't think it's funny. I don't think you're funny. And I don't think you laugh ever. I know you're miserable, unhappy, staring at your keyboard and your screen, mad as hell right now. Because I'm talking and it's echoing in your soul that you sold. How about that, lady? Huh? You got something to say? Can you imagine throwing all your fake money away that you didn't earn mooching? Taking stuff that don't belong to you? That's what they all did. That's what Carla Fiorina did. And then got to sit there and watch the man that you did everything to try to...
Hang on, I forgot to put this up earlier because we need to get a visual of this tough guy talking about shit.
Stop me and my legacy and everything. You didn't even want me around or here, and I'm right here doing great. Imagine that. God is real, folks. Yeah, yeah. How do you like them apples? Oh man, we all know what's going on in Berkeley, California, where she's from. We all know, bro. Everybody knows, man. Just like we all know what you did at HP and how you failed epically. What are you talking about? That's the thing. What circles are these folks talking? Like they act like I'm trying to be in their circle. I don't want to be cool with nobody on 6th Street. I don't want to be cool with nobody in Austin. I'm not your friend. I told you that straight up, man. I still was getting them little homies to pay me like, nah, y'all supposed to be paying me and that's it. I'm not, like, what? I don't care how you feel, man. See, that's the thing. They think talking means something. Walk up to you and talk.
Yeah, Goron, it's not edited at all. That's a still from one of his shorts or was it one of the Brownsville guy videos when he was being interviewed? But yeah, that's an actual still frame. It's kind of sad.
Hey, how are you doing? Yes, I'm a grown man, and you're a party person. You're a club goer. We have nothing in common. Now, where's my money? Hey, good talk. That's exactly how I feel. Are you joking? We all have an opinion, and we're all out here. Yes, you have an opinion, and you pay for a high living cost that I never would, and you're literally getting played and played by your landlord, and I don't have one. Goodbye. We don't need to talk. Sorry, but what? Try quit being a renter. How about that? That's why y'all on your mood all the time, right? Like, come on, man. Everything they doing out there is illegal as hell. It ain't nothing but millennials, right? And I think 100%, like, we're going to have our day. That's what I think. I think I'm going to be, like, in the steel armor and, like, the full bat suits. And I think I'm going to be given the authority by the Fed, CIA, FBI, or Secret Service to literally apprehend criminals and make these arrests.
But you're above the feds, Joey. If you're above the feds, why do you have to be given authority by the feds? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Even in a reality that you say you created, nothing fucking makes sense.
And I 100% think they're going to start sending me into these clubs to get busy. That's literally what I think, yes. I don't think, I'm pretty much positive, I know. So like I said...
The CIA is going to send you in a fucking nightclub dressed as Batman? Do you hear yourself? Like, just try and say it out loud with me. The fucking CIA is gonna dress you up in a fucking bat mask and a sheet are tied around your neck, and they're gonna send you into a nightclub to get busy.
Oh shit, babe. Oh god. Sorry.
Said the stuff you talking about, oh, that's light work, man. That's more like a warning that you should definitely heed and pay attention to. That's just a preemptive, hey, I'm here. That's just me waving at you. Because trust me, the level that this is going to get to, and that you know, God's actual plan, you couldn't even fathom the magnitude of the power of God and His plan. These folks are the enemy. You was never my friend. You sat there, you tried to blackball me. You sat there playing with my reputation. You slandered my name. You sat here doing everything you could to stop me from even surviving. You think I'm playing around? I ain't playing at all. It's time to go. What's up? Buck up. Huh? Yeah, I'm playing for keeps. I want it all. And everything y'all got, I want. I want them buildings. That's what I want. I want them buildings in my name. I'm going to buy them. I'm not playing at all. See, that's the thing. People want to play games. That's cool. Everything you got, you end up giving me. I take it all. I want it all. Why do you think I keep saying this quote? See, that's what's crazy to me. These folks listen to me. There's nothing funny like at all. If you scared, that would make more sense. I'm terrifying. You hear what I'm telling you? I have no limits, bro. I don't care about nothing. I look at this like we're in Afghanistan. Boy, that's what time it is. You understand? So you don't get it. I'm really on this. You have no clue what's going on. You think the military bad? Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. You don't know nothing. I'm a savage. A real savage. I don't care. I have moral compass. That's what I have. That's what you don't have. No shame. It's a joke, man. You kidding me? That don't make you a savage. Don't make you a gangster. It's embarrassing, to say the least. Feel me? Yeah, no, man. All them buildings gonna belong to me, and I mean, who wants them? They all got mold in them. They're all just nasty. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's just what I do. I just be doing things to do them. Like,
But my personal favorite is actually this one, just because he's like fucking Stretch Armstrong.
you, right? I just returned the favor. I'm walking karma. That's what they don't get. Yeah. Brother, I got everything to lose, and I live every day like I have nothing to lose. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. You can never understand the type of animal I am. I'm an entity. You understand? I'm an alien to you folks. This whole time you've been talking about me, didn't have a clue. I'm an alien. You don't even know who you're talking to. I'm not even from your planet. I'll sit here and play these games. With who? Who played games? Yeah, because what I see is the opposite. I see folks trying to play games and they fail it and they lose it, and Batman keeps foiling the plot. Easy. What you mean? Like, yeah, y'all succumb to fear. I don't have any fear. I'm literally truth and love in its embodiment. Like I told you, I am fear, brother. I'm everything you fear. I'm everything you ever feared. I'm that monster in the night. See, you thought it was a joke in a game? Who? Austin didn't think it was no joke in a game. They all terrified too. Just like all these folks online. You understand? I see it in their eyes. These folks is terrified, man. You know what I mean? See, you're trying to be nice, try to have a good time with you, and you want to play games with an immortal vampire. Okay, cool. We can change the whole energy now. Now what's up? See, that's the point. Like, no, it's all party and having fun until one bad apple wants to spoil it for everybody. Now it's a whole different ballgame. Because you want to play games. That's what y'all known for, right? Y'all like to play games on 6. Y'all like to play games in Austin, right? I don't play no games. I'm a grown man. I'm 37 years old. You got folks like, are you kidding me, bro? You're serious right now. Like, what? Who does that, bro? And who runs away and then says something that makes no coherent sense? Why did you run away? That's what I need to know. I know exactly why you ran. Yeah. All of them ran. I'm talking, they had numbers and they ran. I'm one man. They ran. That's what they do. Run inside. Terrified. Folks know what it is, homie. You kidding me, bro? Like, are you serious? Bro, I was barely getting started, homie. Actually, are you kidding? Barely getting started, bro. Like, what? Bro, you could have given me just a couple of seconds, bro. Real talk, that's it. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Let me know what it is, brother. What you want to do? See, that's the thing. I bet you ain't going to act like that again. They ain't going to be all super excited. Oh, yeah, we all so tough, blah, blah, blah. You ain't tough. You might be drunk. You ain't tough. I do this for real, homie. You kidding me, bro? I did that stuff for 7 years, bro. 7 years. You know what I've seen and experienced? You better ask about my history. Real talk. Quit playing with me. Like, real talk, bro. I mean, see, that's the thing, bro. They want to keep on this and that and blah, blah, blah. Okay, and me making the right decisions, that don't make me fake. Me being smart and not taking your bait, I know what you want from me. I know. You mad at my freedom. That's what they all want. That's been their plan since day one. They want me in prison or jail. So what's these stories about I don't stand on business? The hell I don't. I always did. I was just smart about how I did it because I know what you want and I'm not going to give you what you want. You miserable and I'm happy. Yep, and I'm free.
Do I need to
Yeah.
lift
Keep
my
in mind
leg?
that I get busy
Huh?
Do I need to lift my leg?
Maybe.
in the street and I'm a goon and gangster and I legally have done all this and I've shown the world that I'm going to do exactly what I want right in front of you and then talk about it. And be completely Gucci, completely free, completely good. Nothing you can do about it because all y'all corrupt. Yeah, I stand up to corruption and crime. Quit being corrupt. You don't get to make the rules when you corrupt. That's called accountability, brother. Right? That's why all these departments keep getting investigated. They're all getting arrested. The whole department. There's been whole departments getting arrested, going to prison right now. All of them is getting investigated. You kidding me? Think you have any power? You're in a compromised position the minute you work that job. Them folks that work in them clubs and them little rinky-dink establishments and bars, you're already in a compromised position, pal. You just handed me millions of dollars. Yeah, you real smart. You a G. Take advantage. You're like, what? Take advantage and don't do nothing. Try your hardest. You realize that little 3 foot tall homie just showed how weak he truly is? That's all you showed. He thought he was doing something. Boy, you must have never shined in high school. You looking for a time to shine? Yeah, is that what it is? Yeah. Like, let me explain something to y'all, bro. I didn't even see this dude. I don't even know what he looks like, because I told you I couldn't see nothing. I don't know what he looked like. I just know he looked short. That's all I know. I don't even know what he looked like. So if I'm lying, how do I not know what homie looked like, bro?
What? If I'm lying, how do I not know what he looks like?
You hear how I talk? You think it's fake? I'm from the street, homie. I'm from Bankhead in Atlanta. Like, who does this? Who takes advantage because someone is a grown man trying to better their life and making good, righteous decisions and has a career that's above the feds, and you believe that you can play these games? You can't. Newsflash. I'm being nice to you, brother. I'm giving you the option like, hey, you should probably steer it this direction. You might want to apologize to me publicly, is what you might want to do. Because we could do whatever. I'm going to keep it a buck, actually. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, you just got folks just doing things, not thinking. Then you wonder why New York is the way it is. All because of the millennials. That's how I feel, 100%. 100%. Just like they said, the gang members keep getting recruited younger and younger. Yep, that's why it's happening. Because the millennials just don't know how to think. Cool, let millennials do what millennials do. I ain't concerned. That's not why. I do what I do to help people, and that's it. You know what I mean? But, you know, you can't stop every crime. You can't stop every bad thing from happening. You can't be everywhere at once. I do it because I love people and I love humanity, but I don't like this fake stuff at all. I don't. And I'm not with the millennial stuff at all. I'm old school. I'm a human being, bro. You know, that's the thing is, like, for me, I really realize that a lot of these people you just can't help. You know, I thought that maybe you could talk to them and talk them down, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe some of them can, but this attitude is unbelievable. I mean, when you go into a public place and it's 100 and some degrees outside, and I ask, can I have a water, please, just a cup of water, so I can survive and, you know, not, you know, go through that. We charge for water. And I told him straight up, that's ridiculous, bro. Like, and I literally said, like, that's Austin for you. It's the truth. With somebody who looks like they can't make up their mind who they are. You know exactly what I'm saying. They might have been a furry. Maybe they thought they were a squirrel. Yeah, I think it was a chick, too. I don't care who it is. I'll tell you straight up how I feel. You can't give someone a water? You can't open a bathroom. You can't give any water. That's not inhumane? Yeah, I'm all right, bro. Like I said, I think that Austin deserves everything it gets. I really do. I think Austin is going through exactly what it deserves, and the homeless are taking over and running rampant, and honestly, I don't want to do anything for you. Actually, I don't. I think that you should cut my check and pay me. I really do. I think that this being cute... Are you here to save the city? No, I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm not at all. That's the craziest thing. I save a city that did nothing for me. What did you do for me? I tried doing that. I came on the right energy, and your energy was stagnated. See, just like all these so-called women in their fake relationships. They don't have any energy to give because they don't even have a personality. They're not even, like doing nothing. If you're going to, like me, I live my life. I'm going to live. You know, I'm going to feel. Like, that's what I want in a relationship, is a woman that feels. I don't want somebody who's hollow. I've had that. Been there, done that. 8 million times. You can literally feel that they're hollow. You can feel that there's no substance to them. They're empty inside. I don't want that. What's that going to do for me? I like when I have a partner that feels. That's what does it for me. Feelings, emotions, being human. So everything y'all talking about, I could care less. If I was the story and false testament that people want to make and say, and I was running around and I was taking L after L and this and that and blah, 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 no problem. Because
that video, Jenny, summed up just how draining and how being with you, how crazy and draining that makes somebody feel. I know exactly what she's feeling in that video, where she's just absolutely fucking broken. Her mental, it's just shattered. And you did that, and you're still talking at her in the video. Crazy shit. And she's begging you to leave her alone.
I just need my pants. I need my pants so I can get out of here. I just need my pants.
That's the other one, but there's one where she's just fucking... The other one where she's...
Oh, that's the one where she was just screaming for him to get out. And he's like, I can't. I need my pants. I gotta get my pants before I get out.
I understand that too. But no, yeah, I understand that too, screaming at him, get the fuck out of here. I don't even care if you have pants, get out. But I think the other one sums up just what it must be like to be with him. He must drive you absolutely crazy to the point of fucking just mentally breaks you.
Yeah, it would have to be a lot.
I don't care. I'd rather go find me a real relationship and be happy in my life, because that's the sweetest revenge that you can possibly get if you want me to be real. Right?
When you were younger, it was hard for you to find women. I mean, now that you're fucking this much of a loser and way uglier inside and out, you have nothing that women want, that anybody, you don't have money. I mean, you can't even say that. You're not even ugly and rich, okay? Yeah,
before he could at least clean up and buy some nice clothes and
yeah,
you know, kind of not look absolutely like just a wretch. Walk in like the shambler.
Only that they have to do that, then they must be mad at my lifestyle and how I'm living. They must be mad at the fact that I'm happy by myself. I don't need anybody else. I'm content. I'm happy. Truly, I'm satisfied with God, with myself.
Is his
I mean
leg?
it.
Is that
I reached
AI?
enlightenment a while back.
There's no way his leg is shaped like that. Does he not have a kneecap? He's
No,
like
that's
got
that's
like
a
poodle
still
leg. Oh,
that's a screen cap from one of his shorts videos where he's doing his exercise in the park.
I know.
That
what
is
I'm-
not edited.
I
That is
know.
100%
I know.
genuine.
But it's weird.
It is weird. It's like you could be
a
standing
poodle
there.
leg. He's got no
Yeah,
kneecap.
you could be standing there in the club, and Joey could kick around your girl's head and catch you in the face.
it's a fucking it's a Nerf leg. I don't.
Yeah, that's what he's been working on. When he goes to the club, when the CIA sends him in.
So, I was sent to heal the world. I'm gonna keep on doing what I do, and that's
You
the other
can't
thing
even
too.
heal yourself.
It's really sad. It don't make no sense because,
You're walking
all these gang
backwards.
members and stuff, especially in New York, I mean, if anything, you could just have them talk to me and have a conversation. I could probably talk them down and get them to stop doing what they're doing. I mean, why don't we approach it like that instead of having to go in there, hard body and get into everything? How come nobody thinks of that? How come none of these people try to put me in touch with them so I can talk to them and say, hey, look, what you're doing is wrong. I mean, don't you want to build a future? Don't you want to have a wife and kids? Like, all I have to do is talk to them. That's part of what I've realized.
Is he talking about talking suicidal people
It's,
down?
it's crazy to me. It's crazy that y'all want to settle for chaos. Y'all want to settle for all these arguments and confrontations that are completely
I don't know.
unnecessary. All this nonsense was completely unnecessary. Somebody could have just said that they don't feel good being themselves, and that would have been enough. See, I just think on a higher plateau. Now, I'm owed a big apology, man. I'm owed an apology from all of you, and I'm not even worried about it. You can save it because it wouldn't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? Y'all folks, I mean, it's horrendous, bro. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen, but have fun with that. I mean, I want to know, when you be making up these stories, who believes you? Nobody, right? Okay, then it didn't work. Y'all got a bunch of folks talking to themselves, making up stories on 6th Street in Austin, and I'm supposed to care? Why would I care when I'm completely in my right mind and my life is solid? Easy, drops mic. These folks are hilarious, man. Get right, bro. That's what you need to do. Y'all need to get it together like the Wofford's, like Charles. Get it together, Charles Wofford. Real talk. Oh, y'all, get it together, man. I've had it together. I've been had it together. You know that. Like I said, next check up over $93, right? I'm going to keep on getting my money accrued. We're going to get over that $100 threshold before the end of the month. That's my plan, right? And that's it. Get this business consistent, keep on pushing, and it's going to be my main source of income and what I do, daily. Social media addicted, baby, right? Because it's fun. We on here having fun educating the public. I didn't ask for an opinion. I didn't ask for a response. I didn't ask how corrupt folks felt about it. I didn't ask anyone how they felt. I'm allowed to talk. I'm allowed to breathe, right? You can go ahead and back off. I don't care that you're pressed and triggered. I don't care that you really believe that you were going to, stop me from live streaming, because that's exactly what you tried to do. Yeah, not happening. Yeah, no, these folks are out their mind. Okay? Yeah, and like I said, they all work for these companies. I don't care what no one says. This company targeted me. 100%, yes, and the government. The elites fear me. They know exactly who I am. Like I said, they're going to have to give me an offer, one of these agencies, Secret Service, CIA, Feds, FBI, maybe someone else. I have no clue and I don't care. All I know is you better hurry up and cut my check. Because every day I'm becoming smarter, more powerful. I 100% know how to do this and know what I'm doing. And I'm telling you, it's all about isolation. I'm going to go to work on these blocks in Chicago, and I'm going to be really getting busy like you just saw and I just talked about. So good luck. Good luck, because I'll literally talk to one gang member. I'm going to find out who he worked for and who he on the block for. You understand? Yeah. I don't have to be nice about it either or anything I'm doing. It's just like he said, do I look like a cop? You don't get it. I'm not playing out here at all. Okay? I'm a real monster. Y'all want to talk about goon and gangster? I'm really one. Okay? Yeah. I operate above the feds. I'm the most gangster thing walking. Yeah. None of them have anything on me. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. You understand me? I'm for real. I'm the real thing. All these other folks are just fake. Everything they talk about is fake. I ain't hearing none of it. I don't care about y'all's little rinky-dink jobs. Okay? I'm not trying to work for none of you. And like I said, I sit there and I go through the motions with it because it's seems like the right thing to do to try to fit in. I'm not trying to fit in. I'm just trying to see if I can get some extra money out your little fake system. Honestly, I don't care about it. I don't want to be a part of it. I think it's a joke. I think a job in a 9 to 5 is a joke. I think it's the opposite of freedom. And I love what I'm doing. So get like me. All right, boy? All right. Like I said, anything else people want to say? Because last I checked, I'm the biggest goon and gangster you'll ever see. Right? Not Rick Ross. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen us, bro. I'm the biggest gangster of all time, and I'm the real deal. I'm not talking. I'm not writing checks I can't cash, and I'm not selling wolf tickets, am I? Huh? Yeah. Huh. Can you imagine? Folks think I'm nice. Think something sweet. Yeah, okay. You understand? Like, bro, I have no limits, man. That's why I'm very careful about the moves I make. That's why when folks be approaching me like that, that's the craziest thing I ever heard, bro. Like, real talk, I have no limits, bro. You approach someone with no limits that literally is the mob and runs the streets coast to coast. That's the actual reality. While you want to play internet games and make up stories, and you think that's cute, you're a grown man, bro. I'm really this, bro. There's no denying it. I don't care how you feel. Like, no, nothing you say makes any sense, and you're wasting your time. I don't care. And that's why, no, when it comes to civilians, I try to get away from them. I do my best to. I try to stay out of it. Like, I've done everything I can, bro. know what I mean? Some of these homies just don't take no for an answer. I'm gonna keep it real with you, real talk. Like, you know, it is what it is. People got to understand and learn to give me my space. It's that simple. If I don't want to talk to you, I'm not going to talk to you. And folks need to learn to respect that. I don't care how they learn, but you're going to understand. Believe that. You don't give me my space. I don't care who you are, man. That's all I ask is just, hey, respect me as a human being. You understand? And we good. You feel me? All that other stuff, y'all ain't about nothing. Y'all ain't proving no point. You proved your desperation. You proved that. What are they talking about? You want brownie points. Man, I'm done talking about it. I can't believe that this is the point that society has gotten to. I can't believe that these people, millennials, think that they're going to tell me how to go in my city. I run Austin, okay? And you're 100% about to see my power in Austin. Yes, you are. Don't you worry about that. Because, like I said, we fully operational. I'm coming through in bat suits every time. I'm going to be on motorcycles and bat pods and everything working. And there's no slowing down for nothing. And none of you. Okay? Capiche? So, like I said, you do what you want. This is why I keep building the empire and the vision that's been existing the whole time. Bro, I'm the baddest dude on the planet, bro. I do this for real. Are you kidding me, bro? I don't do any talking, bro. I'm the enforcer. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Like, what are they talking about, dude? That's what I'm saying. It's so far in left field and so far from reality, it's not worth my time. You understand? So, like I said, I don't got no more time. Don't approach me. Don't talk to me. Nobody, none of you. I don't have no friends. I want to be left alone. I do not want to talk to you people. I'm not your friend, right? I don't like nothing. I owe you nothing. You need to go find something that makes you happy. And now that's what you're going to do. All right? To everyone. I don't care how, I didn't ask you for your opinion, bro. You don't ever volunteer your opinion with me. You don't ever talk back to me. I'm a grown man. I'm a gangster from these hoods and ghettos for real and blocks y'all can't walk down. So don't talk about me. Go talk about whatever. Go talk about, I don't know, what you did on Sunday. I don't care, but don't worry about me. All right? All right. So like I said, I think we made things clear. Yeah, I'm a real human being. There ain't nothing funny about that. And the fact that these people aren't and they sub-level and subhuman is sick. That's what's wrong with the world. That's what we should be focusing on changing. That's why I stand up. I'm not putting up with a lick of nothing. You understand me? I don't care who it is or what anyone got to say. I run these streets. Now you know. You should have been known. Like real talk, you should have asked. You should have been known. That's crazy. That's atrocious. Feel me? Like I said, are you kidding me? Like what? All they do is talk about the same system that I have nothing to do with. I don't care about that little corrupt, weak system. What? You ain't never gonna get me ever. I promise you. I'm telling you right now. You ain't never gonna get me. You ain't never gonna have no excuse. Like and if even like I said, that's why we want to get them. Like God's gonna give me the money so I can handle whatever I need, court fees, whatever. Feel me? It ain't nothing, bro. Like real talk, you understand? I'm not doing nothing for you. That's what the government keep asking. You want money? Just like all them people, them shelters. Y'all ask me to do something new every single minute, every day. Oh, do this, do that. Man, I'm not hearing nothing you talking about. I don't need to do nothing for you. Oh, it's to better your situation. You don't know my situation because you ain't never took the time to get to know me. All y'all fake. All y'all do is just work your little fake job. You don't care about me. You don't care about my future. Think I don't know that? And I don't need you to. Are you serious? Like I said, I do what I want to do. I use these places as resources, and that's it. It's a joke. System's a joke. I'm done talking. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Like I said, like it is what it is, man. I'm done giving advice. Like I said, I'm keeping it for real, bro. Like y'all taught me a lesson I will never forget, and it's on a holistic scale. Like I'm telling you, like Austin is a complete joke. Their mentality, bro. These are snob dudes with parents. They got a silver spoon, and they just out there just drinking and nonsense and want to act a fool. I'm okay, bro. I'm good. Like I don't think there's anything tough about that. I think that's the epitome of weakness. You understand? Like that's the thing. I don't want to participate. I don't want to be around it. I never like going out to none of them places, bro. I've had like an epiphany with it where I'm like, wait a minute, I could just walk away. Like, I always kind of knew that and I always did, but I'm saying like, I don't need to have anything to do with it. I don't need to help you. I don't owe you any money. I don't owe you nothing and you owe me the world. I don't need to do nothing for any of y'all. Sit there and talk in front of me in a group, can barely walk half. We're going to talk about, this and that. And I'm sitting there telling her, looking her straight in her eyes, I'm who's doing that. I'm doing God's will. Right there, you should be like, here's my number. But they're not doing that. That's the truth. That's not me sounding weird or crazy. That's reality, sister. See, that's the problem right there. Because I'm going to keep it straight. Like I said, their mothers was pursuing there. They would have done it. They would have been like, yo, here's my number. But nope, not you. Because you have no purpose or place. You don't even know who the hell you are or what you're doing or what your purpose is. Right? That's why they all like, I don't know what I want. I've had women in the past, bro, tell me they don't know what they want. And then, like, go commit crimes and do illegal stuff. Like, I have never in my life seen folks that are so backwards and so convenient and then think that that's okay or makes sense. They will lie. They will cheat. They will steal. Right? Why would I want to even talk to them? That's why I don't be talking to these women, because it's so-called women. What is there to talk about? Talk to somebody who's righteous and, got their mind right and really want to help and contribute and actually got something, because you have no excuse because you're a woman. The system caters to you 100%. They'll give you a job. You'll get everything, and all you got to do is work your little job. That's it. And that may be hard for some people, and I'll even acknowledge that. I give that to you. I don't like working regular jobs. You know what I mean? But if you do that, you're going to be all right. You're going to be straight. So, no, I think a woman should step up at this point and bring something to the table and say, I want to help you with everything you're doing. I want to be a complete part of it, and I want to be a part of your life, Tyrese Sneak. When somebody want to do that, you let me know. Other than that, I ain't hearing nothing. I'm telling you, when I get this money, right, and you've already seen me just get a little bit just to start. When I get this money, when I really get blessed, I'm not giving nobody a dime. That's what you taught me. I am sick and tired of this. I'm not giving nobody nothing. Don't ask me for nothing. You understand? No, I'm going to focus on me. My money is going to be spent on me. I've heard enough. I've seen enough. Just like when I had over 300,000.
Hang on, your money's going to be spent on you, but you have to give the money to somebody. You can't just not give the money to anybody. If you spend it on yourself, it's going to go somewhere.
All you people have to do is just support me and be happy and be behind me and help me to build a future. And everybody had their hands out. These people owe me
we
millions,
hate
huh?
you!
You kidding me? Never again.
What- what-
Like, real talk. Anybody that asks me for anything, no.
Is that all we? Is
No.
that all we have to
Shamrock,
fucking
need
Because-
I remind you that you're not a real woman?
Who, me?
Yeah, according to Joey, yeah, you're not a real woman. What does your opinion matter? You just sit around all day and exist.
Oh, who, me?
Yeah, what?
Because I'm smarter than you, and I've been through it, and I have the life experience, and my money is going to go way farther in my hands for me than it's going to do for you. And that's the logical side of it. I'll help people. Don't get me wrong. I'll help the right people. I'll help good people who deserve it. But see, I screen it and I filter. I'm going to talk to you for a little.
So, 5 seconds later, he's gone from I ain't giving my money to nobody to I'll help the good people. Pretty soon, he's just going to be handing out his non-existent fake money to anybody that comes along.
But make sure that you're really a good person, that I really should be helping you. I'll do that. I would never be stingy and selfish like all of them, but it's okay when they do it, right? Every single day, I have a Cash App, PayPal, and a Venmo. You folks have contributed nothing. Not a single one of you, but you all work and all have a bank account. You will talk to me every day and see me and can't contribute $5, $10, $20, $100 to
But
me
you
so I can
walk
make a living and get by as a
around
content
every
creator
day
because
and
this
you
is my
make fun of
full-time
those
career.
people.
And
You put them down. You make fun of them. You call them wage slaves, and now you want their money? Fuck
Yeah,
off!
he
Are you
needs it more than
fucking
they do.
serious? Dude, sometimes he still can make me mad sometimes because like I said, I'm not really into him anymore.
It's okay, Shamrock. You just in your feelings.
I'm in my feels. Yeah.
It's all that sitting around existing. It's getting to you.
Yeah, well, it just makes some. I mean, I know we've heard him say stupid, insane, hypocritical shit for years. Okay, for way too many years. This motherfucker's got our attention, but I mean, sometimes he's still and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Of course, nobody
there's-
don't. You want. He makes fun of people for having jobs, calls them wage slaves, and said, and none of you, you have jobs and you don't donate. Fuck you. Why? Why should anybody donate to you? You're a fucking horrible, racist, misogynist piece of shit. Anyways, I'm done. You can carry on. My wayward son.
cannot tell me that you're not jealous and that you don't wish you did what I did and you're not mad about it. If you can't contribute a dime, you work the job the way it works as a content creator survives off your donations. You work a regular job, you get paid an hourly wage. I don't. That's just like anyone, like a waitress or anything that works off tips, same exact concept. I have every right to make my money. I will ask whoever for whatever I need. Why would I feel any way about that? That's what I'm supposed to do. And I run a business, so I provide a service, so I'm not asking. Get it right. So yeah, no, like I said, man, these folks are cheap, just like they cheap in Austin. You don't want to spend no money. You don't want to do nothing. I understand how they feel. Like, real talk, you don't want to pay for nothing, bro. You want everything free. How? How do you claim you rich, but can't spend no money? That don't make no sense. You understand?
That rubber
These folks act
leg.
like it's some kind of commodity, like they stopping me from doing something. Bro, I don't care about none of them places. I don't care about Austin. Trust me, it's not some kind of select club. I don't want to be in them areas. Okay? Again, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
It don't matter if you hide behind a tree, Shammy. He'll send that leg around the side of the tree to find you.
It'll still get me.
It's like
it's
Tom.
gunning.
It's like Tom and Jerry, where he sticks the shotgun in the mouse hole and it comes out the wall above his head and curls around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that. He'll kick himself in his own face.
Nothing except the
It
fact
looks
that they're all
like you just
corrupt,
did it
that they're
that
working
way,
with the
Jerry.
people. I see straight through all. I know exactly what you're doing because you've been doing it the whole time. Yeah, and it ain't going to happen. And it ain't working. I don't care about Austin. I honestly never want to go back to Austin. I don't, ever. I don't see the point. It's trash. There's nothing about it that says anything positive or good. I don't see, if I had kids, I would definitely not raise them there. You understand? I think that was the biggest mistake ever made. I don't know, bro. Like, it was
Joey, you wouldn't raise your kids anywhere.
rough growing up there. It was never any good. It's a joke. It's evil. It's wicked. Everything is backwards. Every relationship is satanic and demonic. I mean, you see the same thing in the valley. You see the same thing all over the place. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm sickened by the entire world. I'm not of this world. Everything I'm picking is a fact.
Did you have a good flight, Sheriff?
We had a very good flight.
Awesome.
Sure. You sound tired. Was Jaxie happy to see you?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Exactly. I told Frost what was going to happen. I was going to pick Jax up. She didn't know me at first, but then she freaked out. And then she realized her vacation is over.
She had regrets.
Regrets. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Aw.
I'm just glad your mic sounds better.
Yeah, that was terrible, huh?
What was wrong with his
These
mic?
women have time.
Oh, he was on his phone, and it was just
Oh.
blasting.
You sound
But
tired,
We
sure.
fixed it.
Dude, we're working on like a half hour sleep. Frost and
Yeah, you
I.
sound like it. And did you crack open a
Party.
beer?
He had a couple at
now?
the airport before he left.
Fuck yeah, I did.
You sound a little bit hoarse. Did you scream at the ball game?
No, I did not. I don't know what it is about the East Coast, but I lost my voice Friday and Saturday. Saturday, almost completely lost it.
You got kennel cough? Were you walking the same streets as Joey? Did you stay in the same shelter or
I
what?
don't know what it was. Pizza shops in Long Island. I don't know what
Oh.
it is.
Damn. It's probably, you know what it was. It's the damn Canadian wildfires.
Maybe.
That
Maybe.
smoke is blowing across.
No,
It
was
might
beautiful
be.
weather.
Yeah, that's true. Could be.
Time to go out and drink, but you don't have time to look for a real man. I've walked into clubs, bro, with over 300,000 in the bank, and these women will completely overlook me. You're not smart enough to know that if you just get a man with money who has everything you're supposed to want and desire, how in the hell can you be that slow? I'm sorry, but that's reality. You're a woman, you claim, but you can't think enough
So
to
you're
say,
trying
well,
to
I'll never
tell me
struggle
that
again.
you're
I'll be
rich
provided
and
for. And
women's- That I mean, well, that's not rich, but you're trying to tell me that you had that much money in the bank and women still didn't want you. Wow.
Yeah, it's like the game that Sticky likes to play of, okay, how much would it cost? Apparently, it would cost more than $300,000 for a girl to date Joey.
I'll be good, even if he was only thinking financially. And there's no way you can think that way, because if you have eyes and ears and a functioning heart, you would see, oh, that's my other half and who I'm supposed to be with. But
A
yet all these young
functioning
women
heart.
keep getting caught doing what the Roman 60s did, but they're not sick? I'm sorry, but what? I'm sorry, bro. These so-called women, the stuff they doing is disgusting.
Owner
It's a,
owner of a functioning
Function-
heart.
There it is.
Much
There it is.
better than a loner.
atrocious, and it shows their actual mentality that it's psychotic. So don't talk to me about when you get a girlfriend.
Don't talk to me
You'll
about
be
no
winning.
yeah.
I'm 37. I've had like 8 million girlfriends, and none of them ever did anything for me but hold me back, and it was a waste of my time, and it didn't do anything for me. Well, I'm not really looking. So again, what are you talking about?
So
That's the
they're
weirdest
just
thing.
edgy.
And then like 5
I mean, if you've had 8 million girlfriends and none of them worked out, I'd say they're not the problem.
Not one orgasm was reached. Edged the whole time.
Not a goddamn one. That's why he's so angry all the time.
like a few days later, a week later, his girlfriend appeared on Facebook with a mugshot. The same dude that's like 3 feet tall, running his mouth, that's homeless and accountant. Yeah, you was real winning. You picked a real winner there. Like, are they serious, man? What? Like, that's the craziest thing I ever heard, bro. These people are all in relationships of hate. That's what they was in. They couldn't even get along for 2 seconds every morning. It was, oh, we're arguing. Like, dude, you're in a church group. Why are you bringing your fake drama and arguing here? None of them folks make sense. None of them. And everybody said the same thing who could think. It's a joke, man. It's too many people that are operating backwards. You keep talking to me backwards. You keep on approaching me. And I'm not even hearing that again, bro. Please don't do that ever again, where you approach me and then say, yeah, don't do that. Bro, you just walked up on me, bro. Y'all keep walking up. Like, what is that, bro? I'm 37. In 37 years of living, I've never had people play like this. And anyone with any common sense would never play like this. Because they
Dude,
know
he finally
reality.
got his
You know what I
age
mean? Like,
straightened
nah,
out.
bro, I don't owe you
That's
anything.
impressive.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure when he started the show, but he finally got
figured
it
it
dialed
out.
in. Yeah.
All right. He's
He-
37? Are
We had to take his shoes off to do the math.
You did like it's like cutting a tree in segments. You count the
He
rings.
counted the sock rings.
Fuck me, dude.
I don't owe you to keep my cool. I don't owe you to be calm. Like, nah, bro, if I walk up to a stranger and play games like this, I'm aware anything could happen. So why should I be any different or owe you anything? Man, bro, stop it. What y'all need to do is quit playing. That's what you need to do. Quit playing. Quit with all the fake, weak stuff that y'all doing. Quit bragging about it and then changing the story. That's what you need. Everything you do is wrong. So like I said, I could care less. All you do is show who you are and how low on the totem pole you are and how high I am on it. I never said I cared about your opinion, and I don't. So make up whatever story. Say whatever. I'm just better. Easy. How about that? That's all I got to say. Real talk. Are you kidding me? Like, this is stuff that's so subpar and so below me, it's unreal. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Paying me. Real talk. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get over that $100 threshold. I'm telling you. Maintain consistency. I've now built with my
All right, that was false ending number 2 that I've counted, and he's still gone.
business. I'm going to try to get over 100 every month. Real talk. Now I'm gonna go hard.
Is this the
Feel me?
2
So y'all
hours
do what you
last
do. I'm
night?
getting my
Hard
money,
in
getting
the
paid
paint.
with my business I built. Can you imagine strangers, grown adults, thinking they're gonna stop anything I'm doing or over here tell me when I run my business? Boy, stop it. Y'all are like, what? Bro, you people are hilarious, man. But yeah, like I said, and then they act like, oh, it's funny. It wasn't funny when I went to New York and Tone Space was ducking and all these folks was ducking. Apparently it wasn't that funny, right? If it's all funny and all fun and games, how come none of them want to see me or talk to me? Huh? Can you imagine, bro? You got dudes don't have a clue who I am. Like, bro, I've been the tough guy my entire life. I'm trying to like lay low and be cool. I'm just having a good time. And you want to pretend? That's smart? Oh boy. You have no idea, boy. Like real talk, bro. You folks, like, do they understand that when they go out their way, because what they really doing is trying to block my blessings, they really think that they can do anything. Like,
Boy, where you going, boy?
How does it go?
bro,
Which part?
What you got good in them jeans?
Ain't got no gas in it.
oh my goodness, bro. You have no idea what you're dealing with. It is just absolutely hilarious. It really is. I mean, did you see how I literally got right on camera and looked perfect? Did you see my bounce back game? Like I said, folks are powerless. They ain't do nothing. How could they? You don't get it. When I say God got me, I mean God got me, bro. That's what y'all don't get. Y'all really think you're looking and dealing with an average human being, bro. You're dealing with somebody that's ascended. I'm the ascended master. Like I said, if I want to win anytime, I'll win. I'm not even trying to participate, so clearly I'm not trying to win. Maybe my intention was to lose. Did you ever think of that? Because
Maybe my. Any way he can flip it for a win. There you go. I meant to lose.
honestly, it was. Like, what? Like, no, bro, I have to agree to something. Like, I never agreed to your nonsense. Like, nah, bro. It's called standing up for yourself. That's it. That's all I do. I'm a good person, bro. I'm a righteous person. And these folks are completely in the wrong. Can't mind their business. Don't even realize that your homeboy's completely in the wrong, and you don't care. You probably knew. You're probably a part of it, right? Because that's what y'all do, right? Sit there with your wicked plots, and then wonder why karma comes every time. Wonder why God is serving justice on a silver platter. Like I said, all you folks, you go against me, you go against God. Deal with that. That's it. Easy. All right? Talk to y'all in a minute, man. Like, real talk. These folks are miserable. I'm happy as hell. Like, I'm happy right now. Like, I'm in a great position that God helped me to get
All right, that was false stop number 3.
to, that God put me in. Thank you, God. Because all these other folks, they never did nothing for me. None of them. You know what I mean? And I'm going to say this too. Giving me a couple of bucks and $5 every now and then, or even if it's frequent, that's not nothing. That's breadcrumbing. If you would just give me $1,000, give me $10,000, give me some money to work with. I need over $10,000.
Give me 10,000. He's not asking for much. He's not an entitled millennial. Just 10,000.
That's what I need. If you give me startup capital, I'd be straight because I can build everything. Breadcrumbing me ain't going to get me nowhere. It's basically an
Why didn't you use the startup capital you had 5 years ago?
insult. Okay? So, like I said, we don't do no breadcrumbing no more. Like, I'll take it. If people giving me money, that's cool. But I never ask nobody for nothing, and I will ask all I want. Can you imagine people
Matter of fact, you've already been bragging this same stream about how you once had 300,000 in the bank. Why didn't you use that as startup capital? You'd have been set.
trying to live off donations based off the fact that they jelly of me, but then trying to worry about and say lies and say, oh, he's asking lies. There's no problem with me asking. If I want to ask, I'll ask. Matter of fact, just because it makes you upset, I'm going to go ask everybody for money now. Real talk. That's what I'm going to do. Everyone I see, I'm just like, do you have $1? Change. Change. Do you have some change? You understand? These folks
Joey, quit acting like you don't do that anyway.
are funny as hell, man. Like I said, you think everything's a game.
Go fund me.
I'll go fuck yourself.
Yeah. That's the-
It ain't. But like I said, let them do what they do, man, because like I said, we're going to build these bat suits up, and like I said, I'm going to have every element of it incorporated and involved, and I'm going to be climbing on buildings and doing the real thing. So, like, that's the problem. And that's the problem in Austin, too, is these corrupt folks.
So, Sheriff, what's your opinion of him getting tangled up in his back fest?
all I is Chris Farley and Tommy Boy in the airplane in the bathroom when he's trying to get the life preserver off his fucking neck. That's all I can fucking visualize, dude. First thing that comes to mind.
I'm thinking a fat man in a little coat.
Really think that they running something, that they control something. You really underestimate me, and you really underestimate God. I will be flying through these streets on bat pods at some point. I'm telling you, bro. I'm going to be flying like the bat, like that real thing that's like an aircraft. I'm going to be doing all sorts of crazy stuff that y'all going to be like, what? When he tells them, like, yeah, he's cornered, right? And he says, you must have the wrong animal there, sir. And he flies out. That's literally how it's going to be. I'm predicting it right now, and every prediction I made has come true. I promise you on everything I love, that's exactly how it's going to be. I am going to laugh in Austin's face now. Do you understand me? Real talk. And it's already in the readings and downloads. It says, like, all your enemies are going to be flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. Suffering succotash. Y'all going to be big mad when you see what God got for me, Nick. God about to bless me in ways you...
My flabbers have been fully gasted.
I do have some breaking news.
All right.
Standing up to gang stalking, Joseph Sneed's GoFundMe page. Well, shit. This is actually, holy fuck. It's still at $0. applause. Perfect timing.
Could never fathom, honey. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. Like, no, this was what I had to go through. These were my tests, and I passed every test with flying colors, and I managed myself like a professional, and I did the right thing every single time. And these folks did the wrong thing. So, like I said, where do you get off not minding your business, involving yourself, and acting after the fact? I won, I took a W, everything was cool, and that was it. And we're walking away. And folks just can't let it be, because folks don't know how to think, and folks are just all jealous, and it's just unbelievable the amount of jealousy. And nobody cares. And we're not here to talk about it. Like, go get a job. Real talk. Like, find a JOB, son, and you'll be good. Oh my goodness, bro. And folks in Austin be like, I have an opinion on him. He's my best friend. He's out here saving me. No, I'm not. The hell I am.
Nobody claims you're their best friend.
Are you kidding me? Look at the numbers going up. That's money, right? Because I'm being genuine.
I guess the numbers going up certainly weren't his cell signal. Is that where his battery died?
Was that the one from last night?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that I was listening to that one last night when I was trying to make the executive decision. Do I stay up or do I go to sleep or just fucking stay up and don't oversleep the plane?
Yeah, oversleep and end up stuck in New York. Sheriff being like Kevin in Home Alone. Yeah, I guess his phone either died or the grannies caught him. 'Cause that's where he sort of cut it off. So that was beautiful. It's pretty funny, actually. You gonna take yourself a nap there, Sheriff?
I got shit to do.
Shit to do? What kind of shit you got to do, Sheriff?
Fucking. Well, it was an ongoing joke with Frost and I because when I left Wednesday morning, I had some homemade pasta sauce on the stovetop, right? No meatballs, no sauces, just straight gravy. And it's all I had left in the fridge because I'm going out of town for a week, right? So I woke up without an alarm. I was going to stay up all night. I woke up and went, oh shit, I'm going to be late. So I turned the stove on to try and heat it up real quick. Took a shower, grabbed my bag, got dressed, took a couple big spoonfuls of that, shut the stove off, ate some more, put a lid on it, and left it there since last Wednesday.
Ah.
Yes. So we were debating over the past 5 days how much greenage, how much foliage was going to be on said Italian gravy on the stovetop. It actually still looked edible.
Oh, wow.
So I am shipping that freeze-dried package to Frost.
Nice. Did it have a skin on it at least?
No, there is no skin. It's
No
fresh.
skin?
It's,
oh, okay.
it's fresh botulism.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I'm sure it didn't have time to build up pressure with a lid.
Yeah.
It wasn't sealed.
It's got a little air.
Shamrock's in the background. Stop talking about skin.
I almost got her to puke.
Oh, yeah? So if it was like skin versus drain hair.
No, I'll just leave it at that.
All right. Shammy, are you muted? I can't hear you on the stream. Oh, well, I don't hear you on the stream. I just hear you in my ear.
Anyway. Oh, dude, you cracked me up when I sent you that pic the other day when you were talking about the Muppets.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was funny.
Well, I'm glad you all had fun.
Yeah,
Glad you made it home safe.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And chat, we out.
Peace.
Bitch is done.
Cooked.
See ya.